Welcome to this exclusive production of Concho Sports Network. Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network is brought to you by the following.
From San Angelo Stadium, San Angelo Central Bobcat football is on the air, live and streaming on Concho Sports Network. Tonight's broadcast of Bobcat football brought to you by First Community Federal Credit Union. Welcome aboard. We will see some veterans tonight continuing their legacy as Bobcats. We will see some youngsters, much talked about youngsters, that will be making their debut as varsity Bobcats tonight. But there are wolves at the door, and they are hungry, and they have given us fits the last couple of years. And I'm talking about the Grey Wolves from Killeen Shoemaker. It's the Angry Orange against the Shoe Wolfpack tonight, live on Concho Sports Network. I'm Darren Prater. Thanks for joining us for the broadcast tonight. Our captains are out on the field for the coin toss, and I am joined for the broadcast by Jeff Stewart. Great to be alongside with you, Jeff.
Darren, thank you so much. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. The sights and sounds are pretty special, and man, fall is here, and we've got a new coaching staff for the Bobcats this year, something to get excited about, and these fans are here. I'm just excited for the players and ready to get going.
Coach Brent Davis left for Gregory Portland after 12 years as the head man of the Bobcats, so it's going to be a little different. We have a new head man on the sidelines. Coach Davis took over in 2009 following an 0-10 season, turned the program around. 6 district championships, 3 area titles, 11 playoff appearances. He was 95-46. Tonight, we will watch Kevin Crane become the head man of the Bobcats. He was the offensive coordinator for 12 seasons, so it should be just a seamless transition. He has a lot of new faces on his staff, including Logan O'Brien, who's the new offensive coordinator. He was Coach Crane's first quarterback at Central back in 2009.
Yeah, I remember watching Logan O'Brien, so it's pretty cool. This system, this Central Bobcat system, has been going for a while now, and not a lot should change offensively. They're going to need some seniors to step up and lead the way this season, but they do have some experience. It's going to be fun to watch a mixture of the young guys and these senior leaders, and looks like the Bobcats are kicking off.
We'll see what the Bobcat defense can do early against a deadly Shoemaker offense. We'll talk about the players to watch coming up in just a minute. Eric Rodriguez, the veteran senior, kicks it off. Let's play football, boys. It's Friday night in Texas. Ball taken from the end zone, 10, 20, 30. Look out. We talked about their team speed. They have a lot of it, and they're going to score on the opening kickoff.
Wow.
Oh, me.
Wow.
Woo, that's Kamari Terrell. Kamari Terrell, the senior, and he darn near went the whole 100 yards.
Yeah, well, 100 yards plus. And, you know, Eric Rodriguez, the kicker, is a weapon for the Bobcats because he can kick it that deep. But if you don't cover, it really doesn't matter. And Kamari Terrell made him pay right there with some serious speed to the outside.
He's dangerous, but he is not the most dangerous on the team. Let's take a look at our players to watch. We'll do that here in just a second. The name Omari Evans, we'll probably be saying Kamari and Omari a lot tonight. Hopefully not that much, though. It's 7-0, just like that. The opening kickoff taken 100-plus yards by the Wolfpack. 7-0 Shoemaker. We'll be back right after this. You are watching Bobcat Football, Central Bobcat Football, brought to you by First Community Federal Credit Union on Concho Sports Network.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank,
Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love football. Strong traditions like West Texas football have roots that run deep, much like Texas Bank. For over 57 years, Texas Bank has called San Angelo home while building a reputation as one of the most successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we think you will agree. While other banks have branches, Texas Bank has roots.
Patriotic.
Innovative.
Dependable.
Family values.
Faith.
Trustworthy.
Ethical.
Community-minded.
Loyalty.
Honesty.
Diverse.
Friendly.
Committed.
Punctual.
Customer service.
These are the values on which we built Bug Express.
Mom, we are honored to carry on your legacy.
Central Bobcat football as the 2021 season begins tonight here at San Angelo Stadium, and our broadcast tonight presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Well, in case you just joined us, the Shoemaker Grey Wolves, it only took them a kickoff to get a 7-0 lead over the Bobcats, 100-plus yards on the return. We talked about how fast they are, and they proved that. Kamari Terrell, the senior, on the run back. Junior Tyler Hill, his legacy begins tonight for the Bobcats. He played against Eaton in the final game of the season last year. And here is young Tyler, slipping tackles, and he takes a violent hit at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Tyler Hill's gonna have to do damage with both his arm and his feet tonight, and that's what the coaching staff expects out of him. He got one playoff start under his belt last year, so he does have a little experience, but of course this will be his first full season, we hope, leading the Bobcat offense.
Concho Bailbon starting lineup. We'll have that for you momentarily. 3 in the flight pattern. Hill, hands off, and there's not much there. About a yard on the play for Darius Floyd. Floyd was injured last year. He is back and healthy, and he will be joined at running back by Samuel Navarrete and sophomore Tyree Brawley as well. Concho Bailbon's receivers, Caden Box, Cedric Fuentes, Tyler Walker, Gippy, Jaden Gibson, and Adam Robles. The tackles, Andre Sanchez and Eric Martinez, Edward Best and Sterling Cumming, the guards. Kobe Moore, he's been starting since he was a freshman. Our Scholar Athlete of the Week, too, and he will snap the ball to Tyler Hill. Catch and run by Samuel Navarrete, and that will be a first down, a Texas Bank first down for the Bobcats.
Nice little play fake, little pass to the flat to Samuel Navarrete. Gets the first down for the Bobcats to keep the chains moving.
Tyler Hill, they're running more two-back sets this year. Coach Crane said that they're going to throw that package, I believe they call it the 20 package, in a little more this year with no tight ends. They'll have 2 receivers this time. On first 10. There's a big hole.
That's Darius Floyd on the carry, and they're going to need him to really establish that running game tonight. They're going to lean on an experienced offensive line to open up those holes, and Darius Floyd, 218 pounds he's listed at. He can rumble if he can find some room. Good play.
Again, mostly, he had trouble last year with injuries, but Coach said he is doing really well this year. Speaking of injuries, a hand injury for Tyler Hill in the scrimmage where the Bobcats look really good against Cooper, but obviously he is just fine tonight. Man in motion. Right side handoff this time, and there's very little there. That might even be a loss. Darius Floyd swallowed up by the Wolfpack on that one.
Yeah, Floyd is going to be key tonight, and part of the reason you want the running game to work tonight is to keep that Shoemaker offense off the field. You got to work the clock a little bit tonight and get that running game going, and it'll open up some passes for Tyler Hill.
Tyler Hill has a strong arm. They are expecting a lot from him. He has a lot of talent, but he can run too. We saw that last year, but never take his legs lightly because the kid can run as well. Incomplete pass on the play.
Intended for Caden Box, just a little bit high right there. That's going to bring up 3rd and long for Tyler Hill and this Angry Orange offense.
Opening kickoff, a run back for a touchdown from end zone to end zone for the Shoemaker Grey Wolves. They always have speed. We have not beaten this team since 2018. Last year, it looks like a blowout. The Bobcats had a chance to get back in it, but a couple of costly penalties ended their comeback try. Hill wants to throw. Hill has a completion. 35 to the 40-41. That's Caden Box.
Caden Box, the senior, with a big catch right there on a huge play. 3rd and long. Bobcats keep the change rolling, and they're inside the 20.
So moving the ball right along, converting on 3rd down, and getting comfortable. We will see the identity of this football team, especially the youngsters. It may not happen in one game, but they have a lot of talent, and they could do very big things. Running back is to the left of Hill. Hill will turn and throw across his body in the flat. 20, there's the 15, there's the 10, inside the 5.
Good running by Navarrete right there on the delayed screen pass to the opposite side and finding his blockers. One thing I'm really liking so far from Central is their offensive line's doing quite a job giving Hill some time and giving these running backs some running room.
Concho Bailbon starting lineup. Mitchell and Alexander, the corners for this Wolfpack team. Strong safety and free safety, Kobe Burgess and Ronald Collins. Toto Malatuega, I hope I didn't butcher that, is the nose guard for this team. Darian Burleson and Xavier Tibbs will also be on the line, and that's your starting lineup, and that's a touchdown! Rock and roll! They're right back in it. The Central Bobcats score.
Darius Floyd on the handoff, and plenty of running room. I'm liking this offensive line so far, opening up some running room for these guys, and they're going to be hard to take down if they can get their feet moving. So the Bobcats with a great response right there.
And this is exactly what you wanted to see after the opening run back. They just march right down the field, do what they're supposed to do, and the running game with the two backs, it's been very impressive so far. Extra point is on the way. It is up, and we have a tie ball game. Bobcats 7, Shoemaker 7. We'll be back with the Schertz Landscaping Bobcat kickoff coming up. You are watching Central Bobcat football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union on Concho Sports Network.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo RO Express at
answer with Darius Floyd from 4 yards out. Extra point good. We are tied at 7. And you are watching Central Bobcat football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. We have ourselves a ball game. And this new look team for the Bobcats had a good little drive, a few passes, and the running game very impressive to tie it up. Now let's see if the defense can do their thing.
Yeah, and it looked like the Bobcats trying a little trickery right there to attempt the onside kick. Didn't quite work out. trying to keep that Shoemaker offense off the field. But it's inevitable that Shoemaker's going to come out there, and they've got a senior quarterback, Omari Evans, 6'3", 190 pounds. He's getting all kinds of D1 looks. He's got an offer from Penn State. I mean, this kid can play, and we're about to get a good look at him right here. They are an explosive, fast offense.
Avis and Budget Rent-A-Car bringing you the players to watch. Omari Evans is definitely the player to watch. But there are several more, as we found out on the opening kickoff.
Good defense.
And a good stop there by the Bobcats.
Yeah, and the Bobcats do have 6 or 7 returning starters on defense. They've got them in key positions too. A couple of seniors, Ty Casey at strong safety, Bryson McNutt at middle linebacker. Those guys are going to be huge for the Bobcats tonight to lead the way, get them lined up, and try and keep Omari Evans at bay as much as possible.
Experience in the kicking game as well for the Bobcats. Junior kicker Eric Rodriguez, a proven veteran and a big weapon for the Bobcats that could be a difference maker. Defense looking to gel early.
Looks like the offense may have moved.
Bryson McNutt, 5'9", 205-pound linebacker. One of the players to watch.
Yeah, he's a senior, and you want a leader there at the middle linebacker position, and I think the Bobcats are expecting big things from him. He loves the game of football. He's going to be involved in a lot of plays.
Coach Crane said he is a joy to coach. The youngsters coming up aren't the only people on the field feeling the pressure. The new head coach, Kevin Crane, as well, making his debut against a team that has been a thorn in our side for several years. Right side, like a jet sweep type thing, inside the 40 to the 36-yard line. That's Gerard Hicks.
Gerard Hicks just listed as a sophomore here for Killeen Shoemaker. They've got speed all over the field, and clearly they like to hand the ball off and get different weapons coming out of the backfield.
That's what we've heard for years about this team. They're talented all around, but speed, and more speed and athleticism. Going to depend on Bobcat players to step up and make plays to stop this team. 37-yard line. Donovan Omari Evans, the quarterback. D1 talent. He could be a difference maker in college, too. This time he hands it off for a couple of yards. Orange jerseys all over the ball carrier.
Good job up the middle by the Central defense. Bryson McNutt got there first to kind of slow him down. The rest of the Angry Orange defense kind of piled up and held him to a minimal gain. So good play there by the defense.
Nice weather for football. Still a little warm this time of year, but the sun is still out. We have the new lights at the stadium, not doing their thing just yet.
It's going to be fun to watch tonight as the sun goes down. A little breezy. It feels pretty nice.
Second down, under 5 minutes to go. In the first quarter, we are tied at 7. Omari Evans. They don't want him to get to the outside. He's going to try, and they're going to run him out of bounds. Good discipline by the defense that time.
Good pursuit by number 14, Stryler Price, the senior, coming on the weak side right there. And everybody stayed at home. That's undoubtedly they practiced that all week. Stay at home, force them to beat you to the inside, and that's what they did right there.
Concho bail bonds starting lineup for the Bobcats on defense. The ends, Nathan Stevenson, Caden Pizzola. Justin Barton will be at tackle. The nose guard is Trace Robers. Evans wants to throw to the end zone, and it is picked off. How about that? Interception for the Bobcats, and they get the ball back.
That's Landon Colley, the junior. He was in the perfect spot, and I tell you what, maybe there's a weakness in the Shoemaker offense when they force them to put the ball in the air. Good things can happen, and that was good defense, good play by Landon Colley.
They call his position the rocket position. Your safeties tonight, Ty Casey and Sutton Grantham. Jacoby Yates, Caden Haymeister will be your safeties.
Some pretty good talent on the Bobcat defensive side of the football. I know that they are expecting good things just because they've got 6 or 7 starters returning. So good job getting the ball back to the offense, and they're pinned back in their territory, so got to rely on the running game again.
Jaden Lamont and Bryson McNutt also playing linebacker tonight for the Bobcats. Concho Bail Bonds bringing you your starting lineups. Here is Tyler Hill, and the junior's going to throw. Going deep past the 40-yard line in single coverage, and it's just a little bit out of the reach of Jacob English, the intended receiver.
Oftentimes you see after a big play, big turnover type play, you try to hit them real quick with a deep shot. Didn't quite work. That pass intended for Jacob English, but not a bad time to try that.
It'll be 2nd and 10, 4:26 on the clock in the opening period. Sun still out here at San Angelo Stadium. Nice big hometown crowd for the 2021 season opener. Hill wants to throw. He's good at breaking tackles. He tried to spin out of that one that time and didn't have any success. He'll go down around the 4-yard line.
Good job by Shoemaker staying home right there and reading that delayed draw by Tyler Hill. He's got some wheels if he finds some running room. Good defense right there by Killeen Shoemaker.
230-pound Darian Burleson. He's 6'3", defensive end on the stop that time for the Grey Wolves. They call them the Shoe Wolf Pack. They say they run the city in Killeen. There's several good teams around there. Leo Buckley Stadium is their home. Coach Crane said that's a very tough place to play despite the long trip. Hill from his own end zone throws, ball caught.
Nice pass.
That's the 15-yard line.
That's Trevor Scott on the catch. And again, I'm telling you, the protection looks really good for the Bobcat offensive line tonight. Tyler Hill calm and delivered that one from the pocket, and they moved the chains.
That'll be a Texas Bank first down for the Angry Orange. In the orange jerseys, white numerals, their icy white pants tonight, and the orange helmets. Grey Wolves in gray and black tonight with the white jerseys and gray pants. Handoff right side, trying to push for a few more yards is Samuel Navarrete.
Navarrete that time. They got some contrasting styles coming out of the backfield. There's another running back, Tyree Brawley. We'll probably see him tonight. He's a sophomore, so they're going to rotate running backs because they need the ground game to get going.
In the scrimmage against Cooper, Bobcat fans got to see junior Ben Emler play quarterback as Hill went out, and he did a great job. Did a very solid job.
That is not a bad problem to have. You got two quarterbacks competing for the job and one that gets some experience in the preseason.
Hill wearing number 12 on his orange jersey tonight, and there's a short gain. Navarrete. A short gain, they pushed him backwards. Didn't go down, though.
You know, Kobe Moore is the senior center, and he's undoubtedly the leader of this offensive line. It looked like his helmet came off on that play, so he has to step off for a play. But he's key for how this whole offense works, and they're getting a good push up front.
Had a nice big run in the scrimmage against Cooper as well, did Navarrete. Hill wants to call an audible, now steps back into the gun. He'll have his back to his left. Hill tries to go outside, and there is nothing there. Shoemaker Wolves all over him on that one. No gain on the play.
Yeah, the playbook may not call for too much of that, trying to beat the Wolves to the outside. They got too much speed usually for that to work very consistently. So it looks like the Bobcat punting team is going to come out.
So they don't convert on third. Devontae Mitchell made the stop for the Grey Wolves tonight. Ty Casey is going to be your punter for the Bobcats.
Number 4, Kamari Terrell.
Look out. Kamari Terrell is back to receive this thing, and he's already has a 100-yard run back tonight on the opening kickoff. Obviously, he's dangerous.
Coaches always say special teams goes unnoticed, but, man, it can turn a game on a dime. That's a good punt.
Takes a big central bounce past the 20 and close to the 15-yard line. That's what you want to see. No run back this time. 15-yard line.
Ty Casey, the strong safety, he's done a little bit of everything for the Bobcats over the years. Now he's punting for them, and that was a good job right there to flip the field on the Wolfpack.
Coach Toby Moore has done a heck of a job with this team. They hadn't been around forever. Shoemaker, they had a winless season. He takes over and has turned them into a powerhouse. They really are knocking on the door of being a very, very good football team to put the state on notice. 4 returning starters on offense and 6 on defense, so they've had to rebuild a bit. But Coach Moore, very enthusiastic guy, and he's done a heck of a job with these Shoemaker Grey Wolves. Evans with the snap.
Great play.
Dead in his tracks.
Bryson McNutt, the senior. I mean, he's going to be all over the field tonight, and great job reading that play right there for a loss.
That could have been like that highlight where the Michigan runner got smashed a few years ago.
Yeah, but Bryson doesn't have quite the size as was that Clowney?
Was it Clowney?
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah.
It was.
Good hit, though. Great play.
Always good when a runner gets just smacked and is unable to go any further. Evans back to his left, fakes the handoff, and on the play action, he's in trouble. They get him. He may have D1 talent, but he didn't escape that time. 1 yard line in the sack.
But he was down.
Nice job right there. Number 25 for the Bobcats, Jaden Limon. And that ain't easy to do when you get him chopping his feet back there. He can juke you out of your shoes if you're not careful. And they did a great job defensively.
The quarter, we're tied at 7.
That's going to be the end of the quarter. Hey, we have us a good ball game here. Central defense starting to step up. It is 7-7 after 1 quarter. You are watching Central Bobcat football. Brought to you presented by First Community Federal Credit Union on Concho Sports Network.
Established in 1927, Schertz Landscape Company is as well rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Since the beginning, our knowledgeable landscape professionals have been here to keep your yard thriving, rain or shine. At Schertz, we believe in keeping our nursery stocked with quality products that flourish in the conditions we live in. We call the Concho Valley home, and you can trust us to have the answers for your project, big or small. When quality counts, you can depend on Schertz.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Bestex also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Bestex 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttex.com.
At Concho Bail Bonds, we have an honest, friendly, and professional staff with over 40 years of experience. We understand that if you or a loved one needs our help, you want fast and efficient service that you can trust. That's why at Concho Bail Bonds, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, with easy payment plans, and we accept all major credit cards. Y habla español. At Concho Bail Bonds, it is better to know us and not need us than to need us and not know us.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love football. Strong traditions like West Texas football have roots that run deep, much like Texas Bank. For over 57 years, Texas Bank has called San Angelo home while building a reputation as one of the most successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we think you will agree. While other banks have branches, Texas Bank has roots.
Patriotic.
Innovative. Dependable.
Family values.
Faith.
Trustworthy.
Ethical.
Community minded.
Loyalty.
Honesty.
Diverse.
Friendly. Committed.
Punctual. Customer service.
These are the values on which we built Bug Express.
Mom, we are honored to carry on your legacy.
Bobcat defense stepping up. They make this stop. They get the ball back, but look out to the outside and up the sideline. Now the ball is on the ground, and the Angry Orange may have it.
it's going to depend on whether or not the ball was down and the ground caused the fumble. You can't give up a long run like that on 3rd and 24. Beat them to the outside. Looks like the Bobcats maybe caught a break right there.
Jamarius Stewart, the junior, on the run, and he
has credit union for the past.
Into the play, and it is indeed Bobcat football.
That's a gift. That's a gift. I mean, a great run right there by Shoemaker on a 3rd and 24. Kind of caught the Bobcats off guard. You know, they did what they needed to do on that drive, which was keep Evans from hurting them. But, man, they've got speed everywhere, and they got lucky right there. Let's see if they can respond.
And when they make runs like that, you hope during the course of the game you will get lucky and they will fumble a few times, put them in those situations where they might get a little frustrated. After the end of the first quarter, we did have a timeout. That's why it took a bit longer to get back. Tiffany Selters, Realtor, bringing you all of our timeouts tonight.
Flag on the play.
Flag down on this one.
Illegal formation on the offense.
Looks like it's on the Bobcats. Or illegal formation is going to push them back 5 yards.
Still second down.
Would you like to watch Concho Sports Network games on your TV live in high definition? All you have to do is install the Concho Sports Roku or Amazon Fire TV app. Install them now on either device. All you have to do is search Concho Sports, and we invite you to check it out to get the best viewing experience from Concho Sports Network. All over West Texas. Wall and Eastland playing tonight. Lakeview, Lamesa. Have some scoring updates for you at halftime. Right side handoff. Floyd. And a few yards.
Couple yards there. Some decent running room. Good block by the fellow running back Floyd right there to open up a little running room.
We'll get to the 49.
Didn't really get to see what he was capable of last year, and he is certainly showing that he has a lot of talent. We mentioned sophomore Tyree Brawley will be in the game some as well.
Got 2nd long.
Tyler Hill. He's a good leader. His teammates really like playing with him. And he floats one to the sideline, and it is caught.
Are you kidding me?
Jacob English with an incredible catch over the top of the defender. And what I like about Tyler Hill is how calm he looks from the pocket. He's, no happy feet, not getting ahead of himself, just calmly delivering a good ball right there and a great catch.
Tyler said that he was a bit nervous, but that's to be expected. He's certainly not showing it now.
You sure can't tell.
That was junior to junior on that one. That's always encouraging. Hill looks to the sideline. Hill from the gun rush coming, gets the pass away, slant, caught. It's going to be 1st and goal. Texas Bank first down.
That's another well-designed play by Coach Crane right there, getting the ball outside to Trevor Scott, the senior wide receiver, number 11. Another great pass by Tyler Hill.
1st and goal.
Trevor Scott, Marquill Holloman with the most experience. They got to play some last year. May see backup quarterback Ben Imler, the junior, in at wide receiver as well. Of course, Jacob English. Hill, hands off, hit immediately, and stood up. Navarrete goes nowhere on the play. Second down.
Nothing doing right there. Michael Alexander, the defender for the Grey Wolves. Good defense right there to get a loss on the play.
I did not mention they are in the Shirts Landscape Red Zone.
All right.
Thanks to Shirts Landscape for sponsoring our kickoffs as well. Football is back. The new normal of this year is much better than the new normal of last year. The fans are here, the bands, the cheerleaders. Hill wants to throw, going to the end zone, up for it, and incomplete.
Intended for Floyd right there. Looked like he kind of liked his matchup and just kind of low percentage, but give him a shot to catch it kind of in the corner of the end zone right there.
So it will bring up 3rd and goal for the Bobcats. here in the second quarter, tied at 7. In case you just joined us, the Killeen Shoemaker Wolves took the opening kickoff. Kamari Terrell, end zone to end zone. The Bobcat offense came right out and answered. Darius Floyd from 4 yards out. We are tied at 7. Play clock at 6 seconds as Hill takes the snap. Looking, Hill. Throwing left side, he's got a man. It's going to be close. I believe he's inside the 2-yard line.
I think they kept him out of the end zone right there. That's Jaden Gibson on the catch. And again, calmly delivered ball. Let's see what the Bobcats choose to do right here.
It's 4th down.
So Gippy, as his teammates and coaches call him, makes the catch, but yeah, they're going to go for it.
Well, I think really, if you think about it, Shoemaker's going to score a lot of points tonight. You don't want to miss an opportunity to punch one in right here, and it's not going to be a low-scoring affair. Let's put it that way.
Right. Timeouts, Shoemaker. Timeout brought to you by Tiffany Sellers Realtor. And we will take one, too. We'll be back after this. You're watching Central Bobcat football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Visit the Booster Club trailer near the Southwest Stadium Gate.
Hey football fans, I'm Elizabeth Chavez, and I want to let you know why First Community Federal Credit Union has been voted Best Credit Union for the past 23 years, and now Best Place to Work. Our amazing staff is here to welcome you and help you find ways to save money. First Community is the #1 auto lender in the Concho Valley. We offer free checking with amazing benefits you can't beat. First Community also offers a Visa Platinum with extra low rates on purchases for the first 12 months and on balance transfers. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union.
Established in 1927, Schertz Landscape Company is as well rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Since the beginning, our knowledgeable landscape professionals have been here to keep your yard thriving, rain or shine. At Schertz, we believe in keeping our nursery stocked with quality products that flourish in the conditions we live in. We call the Concho Valley home, and you can trust us to have the answers for your project, big or small.
We're tied at 7. Bobcats going to go for it on 4th. Might as well. They are inside the 2-yard line after a timeout.
Timeout
from Shoemaker.
San Angelo, their second.
Now we have a timeout that will be the second one for the Bobcats. Timeout's brought to you by Tiffany Sellers Realtor. Some things that the teams are going to have to do tonight. Let's take a look at the keys to the game. Brought to you by Avis and Budget Rent-A-Car. For Central, of course, Tyler Hill needs to make a strong start. He has done that so far. The running game needs to be a factor to keep Evans and these speedy Wolves, keep them off the field as much as possible. Last year against this team, we had a penalty for excessive celebration, which called a touchdown back because it was before the touchdown was scored.
Yeah. I remember it being kind of a strange game, not to mention 90-something points were scored. But every time these two teams match up, you're going to get a lot of points. And for the Bobcats, you just want to try and keep their offense off the field, and they've done that with good offensive line play and good running back play.
Avis and Budget Rent-A-Car bringing you the keys to the game. So here we go from the shotgun. 4th down. He hands off. Navarrete close to the goal line. Wolves saying he didn't get it.
Oh, goodness. That is close.
Ooh.
It sure looked like he had the hole to get there. They're going to say they stopped him just short.
Oh, goodness me. Very close. But that's a moral victory for the Shoemaker Wolves as they will get the ball back. And Bobcats, great drive. Couldn't convert the 4th down for the score.
You pin them deep in their territory, but, man, that's a missed opportunity to take your first lead of the game. And like I said, the offensive line looked like they got the right push up the middle, but very, very close and did not get the call.
I guess you only have, instant replay in state championships now. I'm a big believer in it.
I'd like to see it right there on that angle.
Well, at least they are pinned
time for some noise
very
here.
deep and in the shadow of their own goalpost. Omari Evans, the speedster. Penn State wants him. A bunch of other colleges want him too, but he has a big task at hand tonight.
Ooh,
that was almost a safety. Just outside the end zone.
Got to be encouraged by what you're seeing from the Central defense. They're flying to the football tonight, and that was almost 2 points for the Bobcat D.
Saw Jacoby Yates, the junior, in on that one. Well, the Angry Orange defense looks very angry.
Yeah, it's not their fault the opening kickoff went back for the only score of the game for the Grey Wolves so far. So they've done a good job after that opening play. They've done their job, certainly.
Got a turnover out of the Wolves on the last possession. We have another timeout. How many times out is that?
How many do they get?
That's 2 timeouts for Killeen, 2 for Central. They each have 1 left. I think they've called all of them in the last minute. So we'll take a timeout as well. Tiffany Sellers Realtor bringing you the timeout, and you are watching Central Bobcats football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
When quality counts, you can depend on shirts.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Bestex also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Bestex, 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttech.com.
At Concho Bonds, we have an honest, friendly, and professional staff with over 40 years of experience.
Mario.
Second down and 9.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 9. Welcome back to Central Bobcat football as we kick off the 2021 season. Bobcat football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union here on Concho Sports Network. Omari Evans, dangerous, and he will give the Wolves a little bit of breathing room as he is out past the 10-yard line on the keeper, and that will be a Texas Bank first down for the Grey Wolves of Shoemaker.
Austin Johnson on the tackle. Good job in the open field, tripping him up, but man, he can get there fast. All he needs is a little bit of running room.
Speeding things up a bit here in the second quarter. We're tied at 7. Evans slips a tackle. Very athletic. 20 out to the 27, 28-yard line on the keeper again.
It's like they were defending the outside sweep on that play, but again, if you force him to the middle of the field, usually good things happen, and a penalty's going to push him back anyway.
Repeat first down.
Let them make the mistakes. Turnover, penalty. They started off very well. Since then, not quite as good.
Nice gift right there for the Bobcat defense. Let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Two receivers, make that 3 receivers. 2 back set for Evans. Evans, hands off, middle, nothing there.
Great job up the middle by that defense. Bryson McNutt is getting them lined up, and I'm telling you that's a huge part of this deal. You got a senior lining people up and helping up the middle, and number 44 for Central did a good job right there as well. That is Joe Gonzalez.
Running back Peyton Horace was one of the team leaders yardage-wise last year. He stands to the right, Evans. Handoff, right side, and we may have another fumble.
Offense loose again.
That Bobcat defense is flying to the football and creating some chaos for these running backs for Shoemaker, and they put it on the ground again, almost got another turnover.
They are playing with a lot of enthusiasm, and that is great to see.
13, correction.
Probably came into this game with a little bit of a chip on their shoulders because a lot of people may have been thinking, well, this team may be too fast for us. But they're handling it quite well so far.
I'm impressed with the Bobcat team speed on defense so far. Put in some work in the offseason, it would appear.
3rd down and 13. Bobcat crowd on their feet and whistles blow.
Flag on the play.
Somebody may have moved.
Front snap. False start. 5-0 offense.
A little sloppy for week one, but kind of to be expected. And you know, that's how you keep this game from becoming a track meet with turnovers and penalties. And so far it's playing to the Bobcats' advantage.
30-18.
So a turnover for the Wolves. They've had 2 penalties in the last 3 or 4 plays. 3 receivers as they look to the sideline for the play. McCrary and Balfour in the flight pattern, and now Evans wants to go long, and it's too tall. Incomplete as he tried to go down up the near sideline. Incomplete, and now they will have to punt. The Angry Orange defense clamps down, and they do their job.
Jacoby Yates on the coverage right there, and he had to turn on the burners just in case that ball was delivered well. But you know, you got to force Evans to throw the ball if you're going to beat him. I think, you know,
yes.
He can hurt you with his feet, certainly.
You don't want to let him get to the outside. You don't want to let it be a one-man show. Make him beat you with his arm. Make the receivers make some plays.
He is punting for him as well. He's returning punts. He's punting for him. He's their quarterback.
Not a great punt at all, and it's going to give the Angry Orange great field position. They're going to start the drive in Shoemaker Wolf territory.
That's Caden Hammeister, the senior cornerback on the punt return, and good field position for the Bobcats.
A sea of orange-clad fans here at San Angelo Stadium tonight, dreaming of heroes. Glad to see their heroes back on the field. Tyler Hill and company back out. Couldn't convert on 4th down for the score on the last drive. They got frighteningly close if you're a Wolf fan. And here is Hill from the 35-yard line. Hill wants to throw. He's in trouble, and he will be sacked for the first time this evening.
Good job hanging on to the football. And, number 29 for Shoemaker with the sack. Good job getting pressure. That's Justice Janda on the sack. And but a good job by Tyler Hill not coughing the ball up. He almost let it loose there.
Composure is the key for the junior, and like we said before, he has plenty of that. Navarrete will stand to the left. Caden Box will be wide to the left side. Navarrete switches to the right. Rollout pass, caught.
First down, Jaden Gibson.
And Gibby has a Texas Bank first down inside the 25-yard line.
Well-designed play, a little rollout to the right. And Gibson was wide open almost from the beginning of that snap, and good job moving the chains.
Tyler Hill, 6'2", 175 pounds. Spent most of last year at receiver. Started against Eaton, so he has the playoff experience. Yeah, he did not have an incompletion in the scrimmage against Cooper before he went out.
You know, I can tell. He's very calm, and what you like to see from your quarterback.
Handoff Navarrete. He takes a big hit. One of the big boys on the line hit him head on.
Xavier Tibbs.
Oh, yes.
He was talked about before this game of being a big key defensively for the Shoemaker Wolves. Great play right there for their defense.
He was the team sack leader as a sophomore with 5 sacks. Just a junior this year. He said that he feels like this program is turning the corner to where they can be noticed all across the state.
They certainly passed the eye test. You know, you look at athletes all over the field.
They almost won a district championship last year, if not for a close loss to Temple. Wow!
Man, what a catch.
On the crossing pattern, the ball is caught inside the 10-yard line.
And that's number 3 right there for the Bobcats. Jacob English. It looked like he was being held by the defensive back, too. Looked like the defensive back was interfering a little bit. Great focus, concentration, and they're in business.
Very good that he was able to hang on to that. Kind of iffy, like he was being grabbed a bit, yeah. Throw in the flat, left side, Navarrete. Oh, it's going to be close. Did they get the inch that they needed on the last drive?
Looks like they tripped him up right at the 2 or 1. But hey, Coach Crane, this offense looks like they're in mid-season form to me already. I mean, they are designing nice plays to get their receivers and running backs open in the slot. I like what I'm seeing.
Ball inside the 1-yard line. The Shirts Landscaping red zone. Floyd left, Navarrete right.
Oh, yeah.
And Hill's going to keep it. Oh, look at the junior go. He gets the score this time, and the Bobcats have their first lead of the ball game. From a yard out, the junior Tyler Hill scores.
We had not seen him really hurt him with his feet quite yet. You knew it was only a matter of time before he faked one of those and busted it outside, and good timing for the Bobcats as they take the lead.
So far, the execution has been very impressive. I mean, you have a lot of new coaches, a new head coach who's been with the program, but a lot of the coaches didn't come into to work until right before practice started, and the execution has been great.
12 years he was the offensive coordinator for this team, and so you know for a fact that he's, well, a busted play just worked for the Bobcats.
They certainly have the lucky hand right now as Hill throws and they get the 2-point conversion, whether they meant to or not.
Darius Floyd caught it in the corner of the end zone for the 2 points. So things are clicking right now for that Bobcat offense, but I'm telling you, Coach Crane, he's been here a long time. This ain't his first rodeo.
15-7. The hometown crowd is happy as the Bobcats lead the Grey Wolves of Shoemaker. We'll be back after this. You are watching Central Bobcat Football, brought to you by First Community Federal Credit Union on Concho Sports Network.
At Concho Bail Bonds, we have an honest, friendly, and professional staff with over 40 years of experience. We understand that if you or a loved one needs our help, you want fast and efficient service that you can trust. That's why at Concho Bail Bonds, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, with easy payment plans, and we accept all major credit cards. Y habla español. At Concho Bail Bonds, it is better to know us and not need us than to need us and not know us.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love football. Strong.
Back at San Angelo Stadium, the Bobcats have taken their first lead of the ball game, 15-7. A yard run from junior quarterback Tyler Hill. And the 2-point conversion unintentionally was scored. A pass from Hill to Darius Floyd. 15-7 as the Shirts Landscape kickoff is away and the return goes past the 30-yard line. Thanks for joining us for the live stream broadcast of Central Bobcat Football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union on Concho Sports Network. I'm Darren Prater. Jeff Stewart is alongside. Michelle Barnett is on the sideline, and we'll see if we can talk to her shortly. Talk to her shortly and see what she's got going on down there.
You know, this coaching staff, as we were saying, we knew the offense would have some continuity because of Coach Crane, but what's even more encouraging is how the defense looks. We were thinking maybe they would be the weakness of the team, so to speak, because a little bit of some new faces and stuff, but they look really good. They're staying home, and Shoemaker's kind of hurting themselves with some penalties, but the Bobcats are flying to the football, and I'm encouraged by that.
They really are. And Coach Crane was talking about being offensive coordinator for so long. One thing he had to get used to is he's not just dealing with the offense. He's got to juggle a whole bunch of things with his staff and the players. So that's one thing that he has to get used to here in a real game. And he's doing a fine job, obviously. Evans runs the little reverse, coming to the near side. Bobcats will run him down.
Really a pretty good job by Sutton Grantham to stay home and read that reverse and get to the outside. It looked like they still got a pretty good gain right there on first down for Shoemaker, but could have been much, much bigger.
Kente Nichols also in on that, the senior cornerback. Have some speed defensive back here also on the central side.
Yeah, I would agree. The lateral speed for the Central defense looks pretty good. And, part of that is getting lined up correctly. And McNutt and Ty Casey, those seniors back there, are doing a good job so far of commanding this defense.
And it's such a different thing when you're in a real football game as opposed to a scrimmage or practice. You got the bands and all the noise, and it can get you rattled. Evans hands off. And a few yards on the run. That's Peyton Horace.
Bryson McNutt, the first one to meet him at the line of scrimmage. And again, the team defense rallying behind him right there. So good job meeting him at the line of scrimmage and keeping it to a minimal gain. First down for Shoemaker.
So Texas Bank first down. Left side run, stumbles and goes down near the line of scrimmage.
Ty Casey with the tackle right there. Looks like the running back for Shoemaker, number 34, Peyton Horace, kind of lost his footing, and Casey was right there to bury him, so good defense.
I want to mention Omari Evans placed 6th in the state track meet in the long jump.
He's being recruited heavily, I think, as a receiver and defensive back, but he is such an athlete, and it's only a matter of time probably before he breaks one.
Runs a 4.36 in the 40.
It's pretty quick.
Yeah.
Prior to the snap, false start, number 11 on the offense.
Penalty number 3 for the Wolves tonight to go with the fumble.
And those are the things that will drive a coach crazy when you have a team this talented, getting in their own way. And like I said, the Bobcats have shown a lot of discipline so far in this game, and that's been an advantage.
Evans is taking over for an excellent quarterback that gave us fits last year by the name of Ty Bell, who graduated. He is now a freshman playing for the Baylor Bears. Left side throw, and he escapes. Will this be touchdown number 2 for Kamari? Yes. Kamari Terrell. He ran the opening kickoff back, and that's touchdown number 2 for Kamari Terrell. Touchdown Wolves.
If Omari Evans runs a 4.37, I'm curious what Kamari Terrell runs, because that dude can fly. Got some long strides.
They've done a good job not letting that speed overwhelm them, but that time, like you said, there's going to be points scored, and they're going to get their points. It's how the Bobcats answer it that matters. Snap is down. Kick is on the way, and the kick is good. Peyton Horace, the running back and place kicker, puts it up. But the Bobcats still lead thanks to the 2-point conversion catch by Floyd. 15-14 Bobcats in the second quarter. We'll be back after this. You're watching Central Bobcat Football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union on Concho Sports Network. The sights and sounds of Friday night. San Angelo Stadium on a Friday night. There are not too many places like this that really bring the spirit and the fan base that the Central Bobcats do to this beautiful stadium on a wonderful Friday night. Hopes and dreams in the air for everybody as 2021 gets underway. Cheerleaders, band, drill team, all here. We were missing some of those last year, and fans too.
And not a bad game on hand tonight as we're getting off to a pretty good start. Uh-oh.
Kamari Terrell got his second touchdown of the night just recently. 15-14 as the Bobcats lead. They got a 2-point conversion. That keeps them in the lead by 1 point. But Kamari Terrell, a run back end zone to end zone, and then he scored on the last drive. Yeah,
it looked like Adam Robles on the return may have touched the ball as as it got to him at about the 10-yard line, he had to retreat, go get it out of the end zone, and bring it back out. And just as we were saying, discipline from the Bobcats, they kind of shoot themselves in the foot right here. So starting on the 3-yard line.
3 penalties and a turnover so far for the Wolves. Clock is under a minute to go in the second quarter. Each team has 1 timeout left. Bobcats probably will play it safe here.
First down.
Yep, not a lot of timeouts to stop the clock. But Bobcats can ill afford to make bad mistakes right here just before the half and let the Grey Wolves cut into it or maybe take the lead. We got to get some discipline here offensively.
Playing it safe is best. They are very close to the goal line. Handoff. No, Hill's going to keep it.
Nice
what a fake.
Move.
That was like a Peyton Manning style fake that time. All the way out to the 20-yard line, and if they choose to do so, they can pretty much end the first half with a 1-point lead.
Great speed, as you can see, by Tyler Hill on the play fake. I think he's got better wheels than Peyton Manning after the play fake. But, yeah, the number 12 for the Bobcats looking good with his decision-making.
Want something to eat while watching the game? San Angelo To Go is your watch-from-home concession stand. Get your game day favorites delivered to your door. Visit sanangelotogo.com or the San Angelo To Go app. I'll be ready for some grub after the game. And that is going to do it for the first half. We'll talk to Michelle Barnett coming up in just a second with Coach Crane. At the end of 2, 15-14, your hometown Central Bobcats are in charge by 1 point. That's going to take us to halftime, and we'll discuss this one, plus give some scores from around the area coming up in just a second. We'll be back after this. You are watching Central Bobcat Football, brought to you by First Community Federal Credit Union here on Concho Sports Network.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love football. Strong traditions like West Texas football have roots that run deep, much like Texas Bank. For over 57 years, Texas Bank has called San Angelo home while building a reputation as one of the most successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we think you will agree. While other banks have branches, Texas Bank has roots.
Patriotic.
Innovative.
Dependable.
Family values.
Faith.
Trustworthy.
Ethical.
Community-minded.
Loyalty.
Honesty.
Diverse.
Friendly. Committed.
Punctual. Customer service.
These are the values on which we built Bug Express.
Mom, we are honored to carry on your legacy.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo RO Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
So far, so good for the Central Bobcats against the Grey Wolves of Killeen Shoemaker High School. We are at halftime. Darren Prater and Jeff Stewart here on the call as the Bobcats of Central lead the Grey Wolves of Shoemaker 15-14. And this is how it went down. It did not look good at all to start this game off. The opening kickoff, end zone to end zone for the speedy Kamari Terrell. 7-0 Shoemaker. Then the Bobcats get their first possession and methodically march right down the field. And Darius Floyd scored from 4 yards out. 7-7. They get close to scoring again, and on fourth down from inside the 1 yard line, they were unable, Samuel Navarrete was unable to cross the goal line. So a short moral victory for the Grey Wolves. But the Bobcats, second quarter, get the ball back, and Tyler Hill from 1 yard out gives them their first lead of the game. And then what really was an unintentional kind of busted play on the PAT, he passes to Darius Floyd, gets the 2-point conversion to make it 15-7. Kamari Terrell, he did it again. This time it wasn't a kickoff return, though. They're about 50 yards on a pass reception for the second touchdown of the night for him and the Wolves. Extra point was good, but the Bobcats still have the lead, 15-14, San Angelo Central at the half. We will have your Central Band performing coming up soon. It's a beautiful night for football in front of a huge home crowd. See a sea of angry orange supporting the Bobcats. And Jeff, like I say, so far so good. We didn't want the quarterback, Evans, to make this into a track meet. Of course, they're going to get their points, but the Bobcat defense really played with a lot of enthusiasm.
They did, and they're keying on Evans clearly, and they should, but obviously Kamari Terrell has made them pay. He's 6'2", 185 pounds, and he can fly with the best of them, and so both of their scores belong to him, but I have been encouraged by the Central defense, showing some speed to the sidelines and forcing them back to the middle of the field. They've shown good discipline. Obviously, Coach Crane has this team playing well and believing that they can win this game, and certainly they've proven that so far. It is only a matter of time until Evans is going to break one. But if you can force them into down and distance, long distance downs, that's going to play to the Bobcats' advantage, and of course continue to move the football on offense and keep Shoemaker off the field.
Talk about our keys to the game for Central. Don't let him get away from you, but make him win with his receivers, make him win with his arm. Don't let him get to the outside. They've done a good job of that. Some more keys to the game, no costly penalties. That was one of the things coming into this, because a couple of penalties, especially late last year, kept the Bobcats from getting back in the game in the fourth quarter. And the penalties have been low. I'm not sure the exact tally, but for Central, low. 3 penalties and a turnover for the Grey Wolves, and that's what you want to do, put them in situations where they are making mistakes and also keep their offense off the field. So, all in all, a good, especially knowing there's quite a bit of youngsters on the team, it's a good effort tonight for the Bobcats, and hopefully they can hang on and win this thing. But this is a dangerous team, and we sure don't want to let them get a pep rally started.
For sure. The good thing is Bobcats get the ball back to start the second half. You got to expect Shoemaker's going to make adjustments. Clearly they're well coached. They've got plenty of talent. They will make adjustments, and there's a good pep talk going on in that locker room right now. They know that they've beaten themselves a few times and have had the chance probably to be up in this game. But the Bobcats are in their home stadium. This crowd looks good. It's filling in nicely, and beautiful night for football. Maybe the Bobcats can get some home cooking and come up with a victory tonight.
Now the keys to the game for the Grey Wolves of Shoemaker is they want to put Tyler Hill in a position to where he has to make throws quicker than he wants to, and they want to make the Bobcats play from behind. They have not done that so far, and Hill has showed a lot of composure. Our keys to the game brought to you by Avis and Budget Rent-A-Car here on Concho Sports Network. 15-14 is the score here at halftime. You know, Jeff, I like what they call swag or, gear.
Yeah.
You could get you some Bobcat gear, some good-looking Bobcat gear and more. Visit the Booster Club trailer to shop for spirit wear and concessions. You can get your all-sports program, 200-plus pages, full color, features, 18 different sports and spirit programs. You have your schedules, your player and coaches' bios, team photos, and much more. It's only $10 available at each home game. So join the Booster Club Facebook group at San Angelo Central Booster Club to stay updated on all the latest updates and activities from the Booster Club. Again, San Angelo Central Booster Club. Get on that on Facebook and be a super fan. It's fun to do. Awesome night for football. Central leads the Grey Wolves of Shoemaker 15-14. We'll be back with more of the Central Bobcats halftime show. You are watching Bobcat Football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union here on Concho Sports Network.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Hey football fans, I'm Elizabeth Chavez, and I want to let you know why First Community Federal Credit Union has been voted Best Credit Union for the past 23 years, and now Best Place to Work. Our amazing staff is here to welcome you and help you find ways to save money. First Community is the #1 auto lender in the Concho Valley. We offer free checking with amazing benefits you can't beat. First Community also offers a Visa Platinum with extra low rates on purchases for the first 12 months and on balance transfers. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union.
Established in 1927, Schertz Landscape Company is as well rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Since the beginning, our knowledgeable landscape professionals have been here to keep your yard thriving, rain or shine. At Schertz, we believe in keeping our nursery stocked with quality products that flourish in the conditions we live in. We call the Concho Valley home, and you can trust us to have the answers for your project, big or small. When quality counts, you can depend on Schertz.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley Football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Bestex also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Bestex, 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, Visit Best Tech Supply or besttechs.com.
At Concho Bail Bonds, we have an honest, friendly, and professional staff with over 40 years of experience. We understand that if you or a loved one needs our help, you want fast and efficient service that you can trust. That's why at Concho Bail Bonds, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, with easy payment plans, and we accept all major credit cards. Y habla español. At Concho Bail Bonds, it is better to know us and not need us than to need us and not know us.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love football. Strong traditions like West Texas football have roots that run deep, much like Texas Bank. For over 57 years, Texas Bank has called San Angelo home while building a reputation as one of the most successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we think you will agree. While other banks have branches, Texas Bank has roots.
Patriotic.
Innovative. Dependable.
Family values.
Faith.
Trustworthy.
Ethical.
Community minded.
Loyalty.
Honesty.
Diverse.
Friendly. Committed.
Punctual. Customer service.
These are the values on which we built Bug Express.
Mom, we are honored to carry on your legacy.
Nothing like a football Friday night in West Texas at San Angelo Stadium, especially when your team is in the lead. 15-14, the Central Bobcats lead the Shoemaker Grey Wolves. A 1-point lead, and we have us a good ball game going here. Aaron Prater and Jeff Stewart here at the call. We are at halftime, and the broadcast tonight presented by First Community Federal Credit Union, live and streaming on Concho Sports Network. Talking about the atmosphere, Jeff, you know, Coach Crane talked about how some of his coaches who hadn't been here before were really impressed with the atmosphere. I even talked to the trainer, Leon. He coached at one of these high schools that's always in the top 10 in Florida, and said the atmosphere is nothing like it is here. I
don't think you can compare it. I mean, the talent level across the country may be better in some cases, but the atmosphere on a Friday night in San Angelo and in these West Texas stadiums, this stadium is underrated in my opinion. The sun starts creeping down below the stadium from our viewpoint, man. There's nothing prettier than watching football in this stadium on a Friday night, and that's why the crowd is loud and the stands are full tonight because people love it.
And here's to the fans from Killeen that made the trip. There actually quite a few of them up there.
There are. Not an easy trip, and of course they're very invested in their Grey Wolves team, and they should be. This is a good football team.
Coach Crane was talking about this atmosphere. He said sometimes players that played here are a little disappointed when they get to college. You know, unless you're playing for the Aggies or Texas or whatever, it's not the same kind of deal. Speaking of that, Jalen LaFesti, those are big shoes to fill at wide receiver. He is playing college football. We wanted to say congratulations to Jalen because he did a great job.
Oh man, he was fun to watch last year. He was one of those guys that would come up in the clutch. You could always count on him.
And so far, the receivers to fill those shoes have done well. Caden Box, Jaden Gibson, Baylor Johnson. Thanks to Moneyball Mike Myers, we call him, and I don't give him near enough praise. He's a good dude. We're glad to have him on stats again. Central, 127 yards in the air so far, 51 yards on the ground with 2 touchdowns, one from Hill, one from Floyd, plus the 2-point conversion from Floyd. 59 yards, that's it for the Wolves. They did make it count their last drive, though. They have 1 touchdown, an interception and a fumble, and a kickoff run back to start the game. 73 yards on the ground, 2 turnovers. That makes a huge difference. None for the Bobcats. So 2 interception and a fumble. That's a big difference maker, and that's where the Bobcats really are handling this game, is not making those mistakes. Should be a fun Fun second half, 15-14. Bobcats lead the Wolves as the sun goes down here in West Texas at San Angelo Stadium. Let's enjoy some music and the drill team and the Bobcat band, shall we?
Sounds great.
All right, here's your San Angelo Central Bobcat band and drill team. Enjoy on Concho Sports Network.
And now, San Angelo ISD is proud to present the award-winning Central High School Mighty Bobcat Band. The Bobcat Band is under the field direction of drum majors Anna Richardson, Laura Johnson, Carlos Pina, and Lauren Ochoa. Our Tarpon Music Band members of the week are woodwinds Sean Espada and Shariah Hill. Brass, Thomas Mann and Wyatt Bowers. Percussion, Edward Pineda. Color guard, Alicia Smith. Rookies, Addison Mitchell and Mason Palma. And section of the week is the Low Reeds. Tonight, the band will present you the opening portions of its 2021 UIL Marching Contest program, A Night at the Opera. This show will take you on a musical journey through classic opera themes we know you'll recognize from movies, shows, commercials, videos, and from the operas themselves. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the sounds of A Night at the Opera. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mighty Bobcat Band. send a salute to Central High School and all our CHS Bobcats.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Hey football fans, I'm Elizabeth Chavez, and I want to let you know why First Community Federal Credit Union has been voted Best Credit Union for the past 23 years, and now Best Place to Work. Our amazing staff is here to welcome you and help you find ways to save money. First Community is the #1 auto lender in the Concho Valley. We offer free checking with amazing benefits you can't beat. First Community also offers a Visa Platinum with extra low rates on purchases for the first 12 months and on balance transfers. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union.
Established in 1927, Schertz Landscape Company is as well rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Since the beginning, our knowledgeable landscape professionals have been here to keep your yard thriving, rain or shine. At Schertz, we believe in keeping our nursery stocked with quality products that flourish in the conditions we live in. We call the Concho Valley home, and you can trust us to have the answers for your project, big or small. When quality counts, you can depend on Schertz.
Under the new lights, which are awesome. Central Bobcats lead the Shoemaker Wolves 15-14 as we kick off the Schertz Landscaping kickoff to start the third quarter. A 15-14 lead, and tonight's broadcast brought to you by First Community Federal Credit Union on Concho Sports Network, live and streaming.
Nice return by the Bobcats to start the that was Kente Nichols on a nice return to give the Bobcats great field position to start this third quarter.
You know, they've started off inside the 40-yard line on a drive inside the Shoemaker 40-yard line, and the Wolves certainly don't want to let them do that very often, because you give them good field position, they will capitalize on it.
Those are the little things that make a big difference at the end of the game. Field position.
Tyler Hill showing a lot of composure, the junior. And here he goes back to work. Bobcats in their orange jerseys, white numerals. Hill from the shotgun, here he goes. Finds room to run, cuts right back to the middle of the field. Here goes Hill, 40-yard line, and he is in Shoemaker territory. Move the chains. It's a Texas Bank first down for the Bobcats.
You know, and it's interesting, they didn't do that very much with success in the first half, but, I mean, it's only a matter of time. Tyler Hill can move, and good running room up the middle, and Shoemaker knows they have to stop that if they're going to stop the Bobcats.
Don't ever underestimate the speed and moves of Tyler Hill. His teammates talked about how they are in awe of some of the passes that he makes. Reminiscent of one Maverick McIver. Handoff left side, and a short gain for the Bobcats. That's Navarrete. Young Samuel.
Short game, but it's all part of getting that running game going, keeping it on the ground, keeping the defense honest, and eventually you bust a play-action pass on them. They've got to continue to establish that.
Third quarter just underway, 2nd and 9. Bobcats with a 1-point lead. Here goes Hill. Hill steps up. Now he's going to roll left. He's going to run left. Hill, one defender misses. 25, close to the 30. Will he have a first down?
He was very close to that. First down. Marker. Looks like they're going to spot it a first down.
That is a Texas Bank first down for Tyler Hill. Showing his speed again and his moves. He just knocked one defender right off of him.
Well, good. He's not panicking. I haven't seen him panic yet, whether he's staying in the pocket to throw the ball or just taking his time getting to the outside, showing his feet. And it looks like that's good enough for a first down.
Trying to get some score updates for you. It's the last report, 14-14 Wall and Eastland, which is always a grudge match. Backyard brawl, tied at 14. And you can watch them on Concho Sports Network as well.
All right, first down for your Bobcats.
We didn't know what the identity of this team would be, how they would handle the first game. They've done quite well. Hill bobbles the snap, brings it under control, throws it left, and it's tipped and out of bounds.
Okay, so Ben Emler was in at quarterback just then at the shotgun. He's the one who bobbled the snap. I don't know if they had some trickery involved right there, or if they just brought him in. Tyler Hill is back in the game, but on that particular play, that may have been what threw him off a little bit. That was bizarre.
Nothing disastrous happened, though, with the ball tipped near the sideline. There were a short hold-your-breath moment there for Bobcat fans. Here's Hill back in, throwing right side, and it is caught. He put it right where it needed to be. Out of a tackle, inside the 5. It's going to be first and goal for the Bobcats.
What a play, what a calm delivery by Hill, and a great catch and run. Jaden Gibson, the junior wideout, gets him down to the 1-yard line. Nice job by the Bobcats.
First and goal, Bobcats.
The wide receivers, a few questions, but they have done quite well tonight.
I agree with you.
Jaden Gibson, only a junior, too. Robles, only a junior. Fuentes, Walker, juniors. Caden Box, the senior leader, he's done well as well tonight. Texas Bank first down, Schertz Landscaping red zone. Will it be a touchdown?
Oh.
Not on this play.
Darius Floyd with the run to the right side. Nice little step to the side. Nice little move right when he got the football and gave him a chance, but good defense and lateral speed by the Shoemaker defense.
That'll bring it.
Oh, they were offsides.
Wow. They've had several offsides calls tonight. I think 4 penalties.
You expect it on a season opener, the first game of the season, but the Bobcats so far have, I don't want to jinx them, they've been pretty clean.
First down. Inside the 1. They missed a chance, couldn't convert earlier. Now they got it, looks like. Yes, there you go. And look at the lights. Isn't that something?
This crowd's going to go crazy.
Everybody dance. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Samuel Navarrete punched it up the middle. The senior center, Kobe Moore, leading the way for the Bobcats, and a great touchdown run for the Cats.
And what a statement to come out and score like that on your first possession of the third quarter for the Bobcats. Hill will hold. Snap is down.
Extra point is
and then, yeah, it's good. Look at that.
22-14.
22-14, Bobcats lead the Grey Wolves of Shoemaker. We'll be back after this. You're watching Central Bobcats football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union here on Concho Sports Network.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley Football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Bestex also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Bestex, 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttech.com.
And we are back. Plenty to smile about if you are a Bobcat fan. They lead the contest 22-14, scoring on their first possession of the third quarter. Samuel Navarrete from 1 yard out. 22-14, First Community Federal Credit Union presenting this broadcast of Central Bobcat football. Darren Prater and Jeff Stewart, glad to be along. It's a great night for football, and those lights. You know, when I read about the lights, I didn't really get exactly what it was going to be. Wow.
Man, that's reason enough to come out to a Bobcat game this season. They've got these orange and blue LED lights shining up the light posts, and, man, they can do some pretty cool effects with those. That was fun to watch.
A special place to be on a Friday night. It's good to see the stands full of fans, too. They're going to re-kick this one.
Yep, Eric Rodriguez normally very reliable on the kick. Looks like he put it out of bounds, so they're going to have him re-kick it, push him back.
The coach said that he is a big weapon for the team. He has a lot of experience, and the kicking game is very important. If you don't think the kicking game is important, ask the Abilene Eagles. You might just need that kicking game with 2 seconds to go in a game.
That's right. Well, and Shoemaker hasn't even attempted to kick it deep yet after on their kickoffs. They're just squibbing it, and we've won the field position battle so far. So,
absolutely. They ran the opening kickoff back to score, and the Bobcats kept their composure and handled it quite well.
He kicked it out of bounds again.
Out of bounds again. So what the Grey Wolves will elect to do.
So the design there is, you know, they're trying to, instead of kick it deep, even on the initial kickoff, they were just going for the high kind of mid-range kick so that they'll call a fair catch and you can get them in good field position. But
they'll re-kick it a second time.
They're going to have them re-kick it again, and you can almost you can't avoid having to kick it to somebody who can return it now. So be very careful.
The defense, like you said earlier, has been really flying to the ball. If we can just get this kickoff taken care of and get the defense back out on the field.
Kicking from the 30 now. 9 minutes left in the third quarter.
Eric Rodriguez, kick is up. This one will be taken. Close to the 30, middle of the field, and
Good
he didn't
coverage.
get very far at all. Bobcats all over him. It's Kente Nichols with the stop for the Cats. On Kamari Terrell, who's the one that ran the kickoff back to start the game.
After all that, you will gladly take that field position with them starting on their 30-yard line.
Bobcats' last scoring possession, I believe they started inside the 35 of the Wolves. Wolves on their own 30 now. Amari Evans is always dangerous. He could be a difference maker, not just a regular old player in college. And you never know when he's going to get something fired up. Here he goes with the pass, and it was catchable, but incomplete. At the 40.
Pretty good pass, but again, good pursuit by the Central defense. I think that was number 25 for Central, Jaden Limon, with the pressure on the quarterback. And sometimes all it takes is getting in his face a little bit, and he can't quite make the pass that he wants to. So good defense. Looks like we have a Bobcat down.
Oh boy, that's never good news. Thanks to all of our sponsors for making this possible tonight. Our presenting sponsor, First Community Federal Credit Union. If you want to watch Concho Sports Network games on your TV live in high definition, doesn't that sound good? All you have to do is install the Concho Sports Network Roku or Amazon Fire TV app. You can install them now on either device just by searching Concho Sports. We invite you to check it out to get your best viewing experience of these games. The Concho Sports Network. Bobcats, Wall Hawks, and Lakeview Chiefs.
Let's see if we can find a Lakeview score. Our app isn't working here, updating these scores.
We've had some problems with the app getting the scores loaded, so if you can help us, please do.
Good defense again by the Bobcats.
They pushed him right to the sideline, and Evans is out of bounds after a short gain.
Austin Johnson staying home, making Evans get to the outside where Caden Hammeister did the rest. So great defense keeping Omari Evans from getting anywhere.
Hayden Horace is his main running back. King, Stewart, McCray, Balfour, the receivers. They will have 5 in the flight pattern this time and a no-back set. It's 3rd down. The San Angelo faithful on their feet making noise here at San Angelo Stadium. Evans has to do some moves and get out of the pocket. He throws. It's short. It's incomplete. Bobcats hold again.
Right there, Evans made a good pass, rolling to his left. That ball was very catchable, and the Bobcats fortunate that that's not a first down for the Shoemaker Grey Wolves.
Last year, we mentioned it had been 2018. Since the Bobcats have beaten this Shoemaker Wolves team, Coach Toby Moore has done a great job with the Wolves, but they've been a thorn in the side of the Angry Orange the last couple of years.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, though, both those games were there in Killeen.
Yes, it was a hard trip.
It's a difficult place to play, and obviously an athletic football team, but it's a different ball game when you can play them at home.
The return goes for not much at all. They were right on top of him. I saw something go flying. It was a towel, I think. Please don't let that be
either
the
a
ball.
Towel or a shoe, but Caden Hammeister did a good job of, collecting the football and going down without too much drama.
Bobcats will take over now at their own 32-yard line.
Bobcats start at the 32-yard line. Our score, 22-14. San Angelo leads Killeen Shoemaker.
A little over 8 minutes left in the third quarter now.
Tyler Hill. They're running the 2-back sets. I think they call it 20 package. Coach said they're going to be doing that a lot more this year.
I like it.
Having some success with it. There's the throw, caught, and Navarrete is tough because he got hit hard, bounced off the tackle that time, got a few more yards.
When you run the split back formation with both those guys, not only do they block well for each other, but I like the play action. It's hard to cover both those running backs coming out of the backfield. You got to have a linebacker jump up and cover them, and that's worked well for the Bobcats tonight.
Coach Brent Davis left after 12 years to go to Gregory Portland. Kevin Crane, longtime offensive coordinator, has taken over with his staff, doing a fine job. Here's Hill. Hands it off to Darius Floyd, and he will get a yard or two right up the middle, keep that clock running.
Yep, clock's inside 7.5 minutes now. And, they want to work the clock. They want that running game to help them and be on their side tonight. And I'd say they've done it about as well as you can hope for.
Tyler Hill has athletic genes. I just came to me one day. I'm like, is that Jimmy Hill's kid? I used to watch his dad play for the San Saba Armadillos.
Oh, yeah?
I sure did. And his mom played for a state finalist softball team at Brownwood.
Yeah, they do have an athletic family, and clearly he got those genes as well. Look at him escape the pocket.
Look at him go. He extends the ball just as he goes out of bounds, putting a little flair on it.
Just to make sure he gets that first down. And he is, we talk about Omari Evans. Tyler Hill's not easy to bring down or track down, I should say, either. That's good speed.
Putting the state on notice, and definitely our upcoming district foes on notice. The district, the early pick is Midland Legacy, followed by Permian, followed by Central. But the Bobcats are saying tonight, don't start predicting that just yet.
No, this is not one of your typical season opening games where you can kind of work out the kinks. They had to come out firing on all cylinders tonight, and so far so good.
And you never know if you really want to play a good team first couple of games. You don't want to get the morale down, but it can be a real morale booster as well. We have a Tiffany Sellers Realtor timeout. We'll take one too. 22-14. Bobcats with the ball. They lead Killeen Shoemaker in this contest in the third quarter. We'll be back with more. You're watching Central Bobcat football from First Community Federal Credit Union on Concho Sports Network.
At Concho Bail Bonds, we have an honest, friendly, and professional staff with over 40 years of experience. We understand that if you or a loved one needs our help, you want fast and efficient service that you can trust. That's why at Concho Bail Bonds, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, with easy payment plans, and we accept all major credit cards. Y habla español. At Concho Bail Bonds, it is better to know us and not need us than to need us and not know us.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love football. Strong traditions like West Texas football have roots that run deep, much like Texas Bank. For over 57 years, Texas Bank has called San Angelo home while building a reputation as one of the most successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we
San Angelo Stadium, it's rocking tonight, 22-14. The Bobcats of Central lead the Shoemaker Wolves, and there's Tyler Hill showing his speed again. It's a Texas Bank first down near the 40-yard line.
And again, part of the game plan, but we didn't see much of it in the first half. Tyler Hill, design run out to the left side, and enough for a first down again, and the Bobcats are doing what they need to do, keeping the ball on the ground.
Last year, a 61-35 Shoemaker victory at Leo Buckley Stadium in Killeen, but the Bobcats had a chance to get back into it. A strange penalty for celebration before the touchdown.
Yeah.
And then I believe roughing the kicker was what finally did him in.
This is a strange finish to that game last year. Looks like a penalty. Something stopped the clock, dead ball foul.
First snap, false start, offense, 5-yard penalty.
Is that the first penalty of the night for the Bobcats?
I don't know.
Thanks to Moneyball Mike Myers for doing the stats. And
it sure came after I talked about it, though.
First and 15.
6.5 minutes on the clock in the third quarter, and the Bobcats, so far so good.
Snap for Morty Hill.
Ooh, man.
And that's the play that the Wolves have been wanting for a while, as Navarrete is dropped dead in his tracks for a loss.
Darian Burleson on the tackle, really good speed pursuit, but there is a flag on the play. I'm not sure what the call was there. Personal foul, face mask. Wow.
Yeah, the Wolves have done the brunt of the mistakes tonight from, an interception, a fumble, and got 5 penalties, I believe.
Momentum killer, you know. Every time they do something big, it seems like they help the Bobcats out with a penalty.
And they had to make the difficult trip this year. That makes a difference, too.
It really does. It does. These are kids, and they're more comfortable at home. You know, anybody would be.
Mm-hmm. The only disadvantage of being West Texas is, well, as we found out, being in the district with those Metroplex schools, is the travel.
Yeah.
Can wear you out. Hill takes the snap. Rush coming. Good blocking. It's
Ball
incomplete.
Intended for Jaden Gibson. Hill has great feet, good timing, good composure in the pocket. His delivery is a little bit three-quarter, if you've noticed, at times, but certainly very accurate for the most part. And man, he looks like looks better than advertised, honestly, to me. I'm impressed.
I believe it was Coach Toby Moore, who's done a great job with the Wolves, said, Tyler Hill's good. Then the backup came in the scrimmage and looked like Aaron Rodgers. Here's a pass.
Wow.
Oh, goodness, right out of nowhere. It's a touchdown, and the Bobcats do it again.
Get the lights going, baby.
Hit the lights.
Jacob English, wide open. Perfectly delivered football on the deep pass by Tyler Hill, and the Bobcats strike again.
Hill to English. making the statement that says, this is our playground.
What
this
a pass.
is what we do.
What
oh,
a pass.
Goodness,
Perfectly
man.
in stride. Really was not that bad the coverage was not bad. That was a great ball.
His teammates are dumbfounded at some of the throws he can make, and that was one of them. He puts it right where it needs to be. 30-14. Bobcats lead the Grey Wolves of Shoemaker. We'll be back with the Shirts Landscaping Bobcat kickoff. After this, you're watching Central Bobcat Football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union on Concho Sports Network.
It's 29-14.
Patriotic.
Innovative. Dependable.
Family values.
Faith.
Trustworthy.
Ethical.
Community minded.
Loyalty.
Honesty.
Diverse.
Friendly. Committed.
Punctual. Customer service.
These are the values on which we built Bug Express.
Mom, we are honored to carry on your legacy.
Bobcats, your hometown Angry Orange lead the Wolves of Killeen Shoemaker. Jacob English with the score on the pass from Tyler Hill. 29-14 is where we remain in the third quarter. It is 6:03 left to go in the third. And a good job by the junior quarterback so far, but these receivers are really stepping up, making the receptions they should make. Yeah, and no mistakes.
Year in, year out, they seem to always step up. I say they. I mean, it almost doesn't matter year in, year out. Jalen Leifest, he was last year's guy that kind of came out of nowhere, and these kids look good. English and Box and Gibson, they're all making plays, and of course the quarterback Tyler Hill is putting the ball where it needs to be, calmly, and the Bobcat offense is rolling.
These youngsters have created quite a bit of water cooler talk coming up through the program, like Tyler Hill, the youngsters that are varsity players. And this is their time to shine, but they've had a great sub-varsity career.
Yeah. No, that's right. And that, when you have a good program that's rolling like this, that's what happens. Good run there by Omari Evans. He finally kind of got to the second level, and it was 23 on the tackle. Saving.
Hammeister?
Yep, Caden Hammeister on the tackle, saving a big, big run.
Short run near midfield for the Wolves.
That's Stewart on the carry for Shoemaker. Trying to
Javarius Stewart.
Yep, up tempo right here. They're snapping the ball quickly.
Oh, it's good to hear the bands. It was surreal without them some last year. Stewart again, trying to push the pile and get some extra yards. He is into Bobcat territory at the 43-yard line.
Yes, sir. Stryler Price on the tackle.
That's a Texas Bank first down. So they moved the chains, running the ball. A very athletic team that could get back into this game at any moment, so the intensity, the Bobcats have to keep that up. Offensive and defensive line has played very well. Evans is in trouble, tries to cut back. They're going to knock him off his feet out of bounds.
Yep, good job keeping him corralled. I was a little nervous right there. There might be a little late hit there, but Bryson McNutt was just kind of finishing the tackle. So good defense there by the Bobcats.
Yeah, that was, you can see some of the coaches, probably plenty of fans wanted a penalty on that.
Loss on the play. 4.5 minutes left in the third.
Second down. Stewart to the left. There's a two-back set, and That kind of play right there is what they can sneak up on you and do damage. But the Bobcats grabbed a hold of him and kept him from making a huge gain.
Yeah, that's a big running back, the senior Peyton Horace on that carry. Not quite a first down, so the Bobcats have a big chance right here to stop them on third.
The San Angelo faithful making noise. And it can be unnerving if you are the opponent out there. Evans gonna go deep. Evans to the end zone. It's incomplete. How about those boys in orange on defense?
Yeah, that was a big third down stop right there. Kind of surprised they chose to go deep, but they may be in 4-down territory. Not quite sure. They certainly don't have to throw to come back. I mean, they've got enough speed in the running game to hurt the Bobcats, but I think they were in 4-down territory. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Okay.
Whenever the backs can get back the first layer of defenders, that's when they're the most dangerous with that speed. They're going to go for it.
It's like 4th and 8.
Just over 4 minutes to go, third quarter, 29-14. D1 talent, Evans on the run. Evans, he's in jail.
Play.
He's in all kinds of trouble. They're going to put him on the turf. It's a sack near midfield, and the angry orange clamp down again.
That's the second or third time we've seen Jaden Limon, the senior weak side linebacker, coming up with a big play. He's putting pursuit on Amari Evans tonight, and great job staying with it.
He was in all kinds of jail here. Tried the pump fake. And
take over.
It is way easier said than done to tackle that guy in the open field, no matter what the situation is. Great job, Jaden.
And if you commit yourself to making that tackle and he gets away, that could spell trouble. So just good technique and good fundamentals. Here comes Hill and company, the two-back set. Navarrete and Floyd. Navarrete, left side, hit near the line. And they're hanging onto the ball really well.
Yeah, they are.
Navarrete on the carry.
And a lot of that, starts with the comfort level with this offensive line. They've got time to see where they are, see the line of scrimmage, see the holes, and taking care of business.
Flag is down.
Playing very disciplined. There's a flag down on the play.
Oh. Too many men on the field for Shoemaker. Another costly penalty.
That's, I think, 6 penalties on him so far with the 2 turnovers. A little bit of confusion.
I think Kobe Moore and Edward Best on that left side, the center and the left guard, have really been doing a good job tonight. They're not the biggest of the offensive linemen, but they're quick, and they're doing a good job handling these guys up front and creating a pocket for the quarterback and running backs.
And guess who our San Angelo Independent School District Scholar Athlete of the Week is? Kobe Moore.
Kobe Moore.
Hopefully we can talk to him after the game. Short gain on the play.
Darius Floyd on the carry. Yeah, and Kobe Moore, the senior center, lost some weight in the offseason. He got quicker, according to Coach Crane, and he's been a part of this offensive line. This is his 4th year, believe it or not. So a lot of experience at center, and that really helps.
Especially at this 6A level. To start that many years.
Yeah, pretty amazing.
Clock is at 2:48 and counting. 29-14, Bobcats lead it. They have the ball. Navarrete, left side of the line, and he'll get a short gain.
Yep, still not quite enough for a first down, but they continue to pound the ball as the clock winds down. It's 2.5 minutes now left in the third quarter. 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3.
I believe it's 3rd and 3 officially. Ball in the 44. And that's the Wolf 44. They have been on the Shoemaker side of the field quite a few times tonight. They've started there a few times. Hill.
Design run for Tyler.
Gets a good block at the line. Now
Great
slips
job.
out of another tackle.
Great job lowering his shoulder to get to that corner, and plenty of speed to get the job done for Tyler Hill.
And he got extra yardage with the line. It's blocking well. He got a good block. Let him get to the outside.
First down at the 37.
Texas Bank, first down. Just a slight wind tonight.
Yeah, it's picked up a little bit.
But all in all, a great night for football in the Lone Star State. Hill fakes it to Floyd. Now he's going to throw. Oh, what a catch!
Samuel Navarrete, sure-handed running back. What a great catch.
You think he can just run? Think again.
That was a little risky throwing that football into traffic, but a great job by Navarrete coming down with it.
A solid player last year. Boy, he is really getting after it early on this season in double coverage. He had the defender on top of him.
He did.
That's one of those plays where you're like, oh, I'm probably going to get hit pretty good. I'm going to make the play anyway. That's how you separate the men from the boys. Ball is 21, Floyd. Short gain.
Continue to pound the ball. Keeping it on the ground, throwing short passes, taking care of the football. These guys have a plan, and they're executing it right now with a minute left in the third quarter.
So under a minute now and counting. You're right. Keep it running. You have two backs that have proven themselves to be dangerous who can catch the ball too. And a sophomore waiting in the wings. Hill gonna float one to the end zone.
Ooh.
It hits the turf. They're flags. It's gonna be against the Wolves, it looks like.
Looks like it. Intended for Caden Box. I guess he liked the matchup, but put a lot of air under that football, but the one-on-one matchup may have worked in our favor because it appears defensive pass interference is the call.
I want to mention it's 18-14 Lamesa over Lakeview in the third. One of the several teams that we carry on Concho Sports Network.
A lot of close games tonight.
Wall and Eastland were tied at 14 last report. Always a grudge match between those two. Lakeview Chiefs still in that game, so we'll keep you updated as best as we can.
On the defense, number 15.
These Killeen Shoemaker coaches are not happy with a couple of calls tonight, and clearly there was contact. You'd have to be down there in the corner to see kind of who initiated it, but certainly some extracurricular pushing going on or holding. So Bobcats get the advantage of the call, and they're in business again.
Well, emotions are running high early in the season, a big crowd, and I saw Kobe Burgess just kind of throw his hands in the air, just get that exasperated look. They're getting a bit frustrated on the Wolves' side. But this all evens out because arguably Central scored a touchdown earlier.
Yeah, we had at halftime we had a couple folks say they were over there on that other goal line and they thought he crossed on that fourth down play, but let's see if they can punch it in inside the Shirts red zone. That's Imler.
Ben Imler. Hey, he can play quarterback too, and he can run. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Good for him. How cool. Put him in on the inside the 5-yard line and let the backup QB get a little action, and he capitalizes.
I think it's the lights. Once the lights were displayed, they just got really fired up. Look at that.
He's a big kid too. He may be a little bigger than Tyler Hill, but man, they've got some weapons, and this is fun to see from the Bobcats.
You betcha. Not a one-dimensional team at all. Extra point this time is good. 35-14 in favor of the Bobcats, or 36-14 now. That's the way we do it. Coming toward the end of the third quarter. We'll be back after this. You're watching Central Bobcat Football, brought to you by First Community Federal Credit Union on Concho Sports Network.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Hey football fans, I'm Elizabeth Chavez, and I want to let you know why First Community Federal Credit Union has been voted Best Credit Union for the past 23 years, and now Best Place to Work. Our amazing staff is here to welcome you and help you find ways to save money. First Community.
Back at a rockin' San Angelo Stadium. You are watching Central Bobcat football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union on Concho Sports Network, live and streaming, and a good way to kick off the season. Good news, Bobcats dominating in the second half, 36-14 over Killeen Shoemaker, and the Shirts landscape kickoff is up and away, and we'll see what the Wolves, see if they can answer. They have been getting very frustrated as of late.
Free kick out of bounds.
Another kick out of bounds on the Bobcats. They got to get that cleaned up for sure.
We'll do it again.
Especially with a veteran kicker like Eric Rodriguez, a proven veteran. That's 3 times the kickoff has gone out of bounds. But these things happen.
Doing whatever they can to keep it away from the kick-returning weapons that Shoemaker has, and sometimes you make mistakes when you're trying to avoid somebody.
Kamari Terrell, very dangerous. He ran the opening kickoff back, and after that, I'm sure a lot of people were like, oh no, here we go. No, Bobcats answered.
Good tackle right there. Uh-oh, looks like we may have an injury.
Yeah, we have a Bobcat down. He's going to get up. Yeah, could be a knee.
I hate to see that. He made a good tackle on the kick coverage too, so hope he's okay.
It's Caden Hammeister.
Oh, man. Not what you want to see.
Let the training staff take a look at him.
Senior corner. All right, 23 seconds left in the third quarter.
The Wolves, dangerous, but they've made a lot of mental mistakes tonight. Turnovers, penalties. And to the outside, he cuts it back inside and gets about an extra 3 or 4 yards past the 40-yard line.
The refs are letting some calls go on both sides. I'll say that. It looked like maybe a block in the back over there on the edge. Yep, looks like the quarter's going to come to an end.
And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. After 3, it is 36-14, Central Bobcats lead. We have 1 more quarter to go. We'll be back with that. You are watching Central Bobcat football live and streaming, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union on Concho Sports Network.
Hey football fans, I'm Elizabeth Chavez, and I want to let you know why First Community Federal Credit Union has been voted Best Credit Union for the past 23 years, and now Best Place to Work. Our amazing staff is here to welcome you and help you find ways to save money. First Community is the #1 auto lender in the Concho Valley. We offer free checking with amazing benefits you can't beat. First Community also offers a Visa Platinum with extra low rates on purchases for the first 12 months and on balance transfers. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union.
Established in 1927, Shirts Landscape Company is as well rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Since the beginning, our knowledgeable landscape professionals have been here to keep your yard thriving, rain or shine. At Shirts, we believe in keeping our nursery stocked with quality products that flourish in the conditions we live in. We call the Concho Valley home, and you can trust
Back at San Angelo Stadium, First Community Federal Credit Union bringing you this broadcast of Central Bobcat football, and it is rocking at San Angelo Stadium as we bring you the fourth quarter, 36-14. Who would have thunk it? The Bobcats have dominated the second half over the Shoemaker Wolves. They have not let the Wolves get out of hand with their speed.
They've also been pretty clean, and right there, Joseph McCray for Shoemaker had a good catch and run and then got a late hit call on the Bobcats, so 15 more yards. So here comes Shoemaker.
Personal foul, late hit out of bounds, number 30.
Coach Crane's going to pull his hair out seeing that. You don't want to do things like that to let them back in the ball game.
First down for Shoemaker at the 26.
Coach Crane having to juggle more duties since he's the head coach. He was offensive coordinator for quite a long time. The offensive coordinator now, Logan O'Brien, doing a great job, former Bobcat quarterback and Crane's first quarterback at Central in 2009.
Plenty of protection there for Omari, but couldn't quite connect with his receiver.
Gerard Hicks was the intended receiver for the Wolves. Just underway in the fourth quarter. They have a lot of catching up to do. The Bobcats can just not let them make these big explosive plays that they can do. Stay behind the football. Shotgun, back is to his right, 3 receivers to the far side, near side 1. Evans, something was off on that play. He threw it behind the receiver. The receiver didn't even know it was coming.
Yep, and you know, they know they're playing from behind now, and they're going to certainly be airing the ball out a little bit more than they had been, and that plays to the Bobcats' advantage if they can keep them in front.
I think maybe the biggest statement of the game after the Bobcats marched down there and scored and answered the opening kickoff score is the interception by the Bobcats.
Sure.
First turnover. That had to get in Evans' head. It appears it did. Another throw is way off. There's some miscommunication going on among the Wolves, and it is 4th down.
Defensively, the Bobcats, I think, are just doing a good job of staying put, covering their zone, and despite the fact that Omari Evans has plenty of time, the Bobcats are dropping back and making him try and pick them apart. It's not working. 4th and 10 for Shoemaker.
They look a bit frustrated. They were on the defense looked frustrated. The offense now too. Something is off as far as communication with play calling. Gerard Hicks was talking to Evans, and now, just to add to all that frustration, he drops the snap, gets it under control. Wow. They're all over him. He throws it incomplete, and he was on his back on that play.
Yeah. That's unfortunate timing for Shoemaker, and another gift for the Bobcats because he just was falling down and got rid of the football. The Bobcats take over with 11 minutes left in the ball game.
I was looking at number 40. That's Trace. No, yeah, Trace Roberts. No, I think it was Trace Roberts.
Okay,
the defensive tackle for the Bobcats. He was having a word or two with one of the Wolf players.
It can get chippy at times, especially when you've got one team that's really kind of shooting themselves in the foot. They're going to get frustrated. See if the Bobcats can.
I think it was Briar Kohler, and Kohler turns around like he's going to do something. He puts his hands up. Yeah, we don't need any more penalties. Let's just let it go.
Yeah, credit to – you always like the teammates that are going to keep their buddies out of trouble.
Yeah, he was having second thoughts.
Nothing there. Second down.
So nothing there, and the clock is at under 11 minutes to go in the ball game. San Angelo faithful, of course, they're all still here, and they have been loud tonight. Hill.
Uh-oh.
Ball is on the ground. He was down first.
I don't think so.
I'm just hoping.
No. I think he coughed it up just before he hit, so the first turnover of the game at a bad time, fourth quarter. Give it to him in your own territory. Shoemaker with the fumble recovery.
Don't need to do that. Do not let them get back into the game. Well, with the 2-point conversion, they can make it a 2-score game.
Sure, yeah. Shoemaker's not out of it with that kind of speed and talent. I mean, 10.5 minutes is an eternity to turn this thing around. So Bobcats need a big play on defense.
Don't let them do anything explosive. Trying to see how many timeouts. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. The Wolves have their timeouts. Are they? They have one. Is that? I'm confused as to how many timeouts they have left. I can't see. They need as many as possible. Here goes Evans. Evans, 20 to the 16-yard line.
Yeah, big gain on first down for Amari Evans. He had plenty of time to throw and decided he liked what the field looked like, so he took off.
First down.
Inside the Shirts red zone.
10-17 and counting.
Timeout. San Angelo, their first.
Okay, the Bobcats call their first timeout of the half, leaving them with 2. And we will take one as well. Thanks to Tiffany Sellers Realtor for bringing us this timeout. And we'll be back after this. You're watching Central Bobcat football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Just to have the answers for your project, big or small. When quality counts, you can depend on Shirts.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Bestex also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Bestex, 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttech.com.
Back at San Angelo Stadium, Central Bobcat football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Thank you for joining us live and streaming on the official streaming partner of San Angelo Independent School District Athletics. Fourth quarter, Bobcats want to hang on here. They lead 36-14, but after a fumble, the Wolves have it inside the Bobcat 10-yard line. As Stewart carries to the 6.
Short of a first.
Does look like Caden Hammeister's back in the ball game, which is a good sign for that Bobcat defense. But they got to stand up strong right here. 9 minutes, 48 seconds, clock's ticking.
They'll send a flanker to the near side. They're running the straight T-looking formation.
Good D.
Counter play goes for very little. They're close to the first down, but they didn't get it, and didn't get it that time either.
Good adjustment by the Bobcat defense. Ty Casey, the strong safety, playing up on the line of scrimmage and made a great tackle.
Third down and 2.
The defense has made good tackles tonight and really good fundamentals. No arm tackling.
I agree. Like That's a good point. I mean, that makes a difference over the course of the season. You can have all the talent in the world, but if you miss tackles, it's going to make you pay.
Just ask the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm not going there, man.
Split in far side. Shotgun, kind of an offset wishbone look, and here goes Evans. It looked like he was about to score. Somebody upended him on that play, landed at the 1.
Yeah, that's number 2, Jacoby Yates, with the touchdown saving tackle right there.
Oh, look at that. He submarined it.
Down on the 1. Shoemaker on the doorstep with 8.5 minutes remaining.
Those are big plays right there. Don't give up on the play. It looked like he was about to just scoot in there and score, and Jacoby Yates said no. So they have to run more time off the clock to run another play. Could make all the difference in the world. 36-14 Bobcats. The Wolfpack is back in the touchdown department. Touchdown, Peyton Horace. 5'9", 185-pound senior scores.
Yeah, pretty easy up the middle right there to cap off that drive, and that turnover hurts for the Bobcats, giving the Grey Wolves some life here.
Extra point attempt from Antonio Butler. Jonathan Lehman is the holder. It's up, and it is good. We still have us a ball game here. The Wolves are making a comeback, and the Bobcats will see what they can do on offense. We'll be back after this. It's 36-21. San Angelo Central leads Shoemaker. We'll be back. You're watching Central Bobcat football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union on Concho Sports Network.
At Concho Bail Bonds, we have an honest, friendly, and professional staff with over 40 years of experience. We understand that if you or a loved one needs our help, you want fast and efficient service that you can trust. That's why at Concho Bail Bonds, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, with easy payment plans, and we accept all major credit cards. Y habla español. At Concho Bail Bonds, it is better to know us and not need us than to need us and not know us.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love football. Strong traditions like West Texas football have roots that run deep, much like Texas Bank. For over 57 years, Texas Bank has called San Angelo home while building a reputation as one of the most successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we think you will agree. While other banks have branches, Texas Bank has roots.
Nichols are back.
We still have 8:15 to go in the ball game as the Wolves try to make a comeback, and here is the Shirts Landscaping kickoff. Good kick inside the 15-yard line, and here is the return. 20, sideline, 25, still going!
Whoa!
Look out! 50, cuts it to the middle of the field, still going. Kente Nichols! Kente Nichols! Touchdown!
Let's see the lights. Kente Nichols with the cutback, man. I thought he was dead in his tracks. Look at that speed from number 24.
Yeah, I didn't know if he managed to stay in bounds. He went up the sideline and turned on the jets, cut to the middle of the field, and went all the way to the other side of the field, the last 50 yards.
Let's watch that again. This could not have come at a better time for the Bobcats. Just when Shoemaker thinks they've got some new life, Kente Nichols puts on the burners, man. Got some good blocks right there on the right side, cuts it back, and it's all over.
Here's the extra point try.
And they talked about, for a long time, the speed of this Shoemaker team, but what about the speed of the Bobcats?
Yeah, Kente Nichols, I'll put him in a race anytime.
False start. 5-yard penalty. Free kick.
Look at that.
They're going to make him re-kick.
Going to re-kick.
The extra point.
Due to a false start.
I like that graphic. That's pretty good stuff,
That
Shay.
does look really cool. So that could be a one-hitter quitter, you know. Sometimes a play like that will just take the heart out of the other team that was already frustrated.
Despite the fact that it was a great scoring play for the Bobcats, it really crushes the spirits of a Shoemaker team that thought they were getting back in it.
Yeah, especially if you work so hard to get back in it and then something like that.
Delay of game.
But it's
Kick your team.
delay of game now against the Bobcats.
Wow. Interesting timing for these late penalties. Stuff to work on in the film session.
Little payback for the opening kickoff that was run back by the Wolves.
Yeah, you pretty much matched them now.
We can do that too. So let's just get this extra point taken care of and play the last 8 minutes of the game. Kick is up on the way. And the kick is good.
It's good.
The Bobcats looking good. 43-21 over the Grey Wolves of Killeen Shoemaker. We'll be back after this. You're watching Bobcat Football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union on Concho Sports Network.
Patriotic.
Innovative.
Dependable.
Family values.
Faith.
Trustworthy.
Ethical.
Community-minded.
Loyalty.
Honesty.
Diverse.
Friendly. Committed.
Punctual. Customer service.
These are the values on which we built Bug Express.
Mom, we are honored to carry on your legacy.
Back at San Angelo Stadium in the fourth quarter, as the Central Bobcats are in command of this game. Our broadcast presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Here's the kickoff, and here's Kente Nichols. The 20-yard line, he goes for the sideline. It looked like he would be easily pushed out, and he turns on the jets right here.
Yeah, really, when you watch the replay, it looked like Shoemaker had plenty of guys out there that could have brought him down, and thought he was down maybe, didn't show the urgency they needed to close that out, and Kente Nichols makes them pay.
They have a bunch of speedsters on their team, and they couldn't catch up to Kente Nichols. Fourth quarter, we have 8 minutes to go. 43-21 Bobcats. A lot of people thought this would not happen. But the Bobcats said, hey, wait a minute, we'll show you something different.
All right, so that ball was headed out of bounds again on the kickoff, but it looks like Shoemaker touched the ball before it rolled out. So
we've had several kickoffs from the Bobcats go out of bounds tonight.
It'll be first down for Shoemaker, their own
one. That's fortunate for the Bobcats.
Shoemaker at their own 1 yard line. The only time they've started off in the shadow of their own goalpost was when the Bobcats in the first half almost made another touchdown, but were stopped.
If the play clock, yeah, they're going to restart the play clock. 7 minutes, 56 seconds left on the game clock.
Omari Evans and company with him in the shotgun in his own end zone. And here he goes up the middle, now cutting to the left side. He has some room to run, he has blockers, but that's not going to stop the Bobcats from running him out of bounds before anything disastrous happens. It is a Texas Bank first down, though, for Omari Evans.
It's the first down.
You can certainly see he's got some natural wiggle ability to bail himself out with his feet. And he'll be playing D1 football for somebody, probably at a defensive back or wide receiver position, but he's a special athlete.
He certainly is, and you don't want him to give you fits, as he's done to a lot of teams, and as the Wolves did to Central last year. They've really kept him in check. Here's Evans. Evans running. Evans. And a good tackle that brings him down before he can get around the corner.
Sutton Grantham with the takedown.
Sutton Grantham on the stop.
Gain of about 6. Second down.
There come a couple of mascots by us.
Yep, Bobcat mascots are excited tonight. Second down for the Shoemaker Grey Wolves. It's a handoff to the outside.
Left side, and
good tackle, good one-handed tackle right there.
That could have been a touchdown, but
Gerard
Hicks.
Sutton Grantham's played a good ball game tonight. He was the one who pulled him down there at the end, but a good run for Shoemaker. Inside Bobcat territory now with 6.5 minutes left on the clock.
Time is, of course, of the essence for the Wolves. Coach Toby Moore in the Shoe Wolfpack. He's done a lot. Intercepted. That's number 2.
Looks
for
like
the Bobcats.
I think that is it. Number 2. No, that's Sutton Grantham. We were just talking about Sutton Grantham.
Sutton Grantham, the safety.
He's going to cap off a big night with an interception. Great job. You never want to throw across your body as a quarterback, and even if you're a special athlete, it usually does not work out well. And Sutton Grantham was right there in position to make the play.
So that's 3 turnovers, a fumble, and 2 interceptions. And 2 interceptions for the Bobcat defense.
Yep, and that's huge. I mean, that they're going to watch film and get fired up for these guys. Winning the turnover battle is a big deal for the Bobcats. It'll really help them come district play.
With Evans coming in highly touted and a D1 prospect, to get an interception off him right off the bat was a great accomplishment.
Yeah, I think a lot of things you're seeing tonight are confidence boosters for this Bobcat defense and offense. These kids, some of them really didn't have a lot of experience to build on, and this game tonight has proven to them they can play at a high level against a really good opponent.
I know it's cliche, but the Bobcats don't rebuild, they reload.
Yeah, I guess,
every
man.
year.
Yeah, this coaching staff proves a lot of people wrong every season, and the excitement level, you can see it out there. These kids have put in the work, and they're looking forward to a big year.
And this will definitely get the San Angelo faithful even more fired up than they already were for the new season. So Bobcat ball, 6:17 to go. It's 43-21 Bobcats. Our first down for Shoemaker.
Ball,
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
After the penalty, they retain it, and the pass is dropped. Oh, let him go, let him go.
Got it to the outside to that talented receiver, Kamari Terrell, and he couldn't hang on that time. Made a lot of big plays for him, but not that time.
And he went down on the sideline. He's hurting. Got a lot of talent, that kid.
Big and fast.
Pass left again, almost the same play. They'll get the completion. And it will be about the 30 or 26-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like a personal foul on the Bobcats.
Oh, man.
That's Jalen Crump, the receiver for Shoemaker, with the catch.
Well, in the last play, the Bobcat defender kind of held on a little long. I know it's emotional. We know they're fired up, but you don't want to make silly mistakes. Now they will mark it off.
Dead ball, personal foul. Killeen on, number 99, 15-yard penalty. First down.
So the first down will be at the 14-yard line.
Yep, 6 minutes on the clock. Don't want to just give them an easy touchdown here. Got to step up.
Clock is ticking. Right side. And a dive, and he's upended at about the 14 or the 4-yard line.
I think that's the game plan for Jacoby Yates. He upends these guys as they're approaching the end zone. He's done a good job of keeping them out of the end zone with another good tackle there.
Make them go over you. The Shirts Landscaping red zone is where the Wolves are with 5:35 in counting to go.
See if the Bobcat defense can stand up right here and get a stop on the 3-yard line.
Handoff up the middle. This will be another touchdown for the Wolves.
Yep, that's 34. Running back's done some good things tonight for Shoemaker. Peyton Horace, the senior running back. He's hard to bring down. If he's got a hole, he's gonna finish it.
And here goes Peyton Horace. He was hit just inside the 1-yard line and just lowered the shoulder and went over for the score. So it's not over yet. You know, the Wolves are still breathing. Let's not get too complacent, but
extra point is good. You look up at the clock, and you know the great thing is that kickoff return was a great response, but it didn't take much time off the clock. It's still 5 minutes and change left, so
this is going to be a long 5 minutes for San Angelo fans.
Same old story, same game plan as the Bobcats are trying to seal this victory. They got a long way to go.
If you want something to eat while watching the game, San Angelo To Go is your watch-from-home concession stand. I like the sound of that. Get your game day favorites delivered to your door. Just visit sanangelotogo.com or the San Angelo To Go app. We are back after this. You're watching Central Bobcat football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union on Concho Sports Network.
San Angelo ISD thanks our anchor partner.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Back at San Angelo Stadium, the Wolves score again. This game is not over yet.
They're lined up for an onside kick, it looks like.
We surely don't want something fluky to happen, but it always could. Horace scored the touchdown for the Wolves, making the score 43-28 in favor of San Angelo Central.
Great job on the recovery right there, and that's Jacoby Yates on the hands team. Good job. Sometimes a player will think absent-mindedly they got to let the ball go 10 yards. I didn't have a great angle right there, but anytime they got a chance to cover the ball, just cover it. Good job.
Onside kicks are such an opportunity for injuries to happen, with guys just going full out trying to get the ball and running into each other. So, 5:18. Let's run that clock as much as possible. Tyler Hill is in. Ben Imler, backup quarterback, got a touchdown tonight. So did Hill.
Hand the ball off to Darius Floyd, milk the clock. You know Shoemaker is expecting exactly that, so not a lot of running room. No gain on the play with 4 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock.
Our first down would mean the world to the Bobcats as far as getting time off the clock and inching closer to victory.
The good news is they can also play field position here. They don't have to pick up a first down, but they need to work the clock.
They have definitely won the field position battle tonight for sure, and I say the hitting battle too. No gain on the play on the handoff. Navarrete, the ball carrier, 4:23 and counting to go in the contest.
It looks like the Grey Wolves do have their timeouts left, so picking their time not to use them right now.
Want to save them just a little bit longer.
Yep. 3rd and 13 for the Bobcats, 3 minutes and 58 seconds.
Hill, gonna run it. Hill, he got smacked on that play. He goes down after a short gain. Looked like he got hit in the helmet.
He did. That, I noticed that as well, but he was, kind of indecisive and got smacked pretty hard. So that's going to bring up 4th down.
Clock to 48. 3, 4, 8.
They're going to add 3 seconds to the clock.
Looks like a timeout.
4th down.
So on 4th down, there will be a timeout, and we will take it with them. It's 43-28. The game is not over yet, though. Tiffany Sellers Realty bringing you this timeout. We'll be back. You are watching Bobcat football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
At San Angelo Stadium, this is Central Bobcat football, our first broadcast of the 2021 season, live and streaming, and presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Darren Prater and Jeff Stewart here. Thanks for joining us. This one's not over yet. 3:48 to go. It's 4th down for the Bobcats. Ty Casey is in to punt.
Yep, senior strong safety Ty Casey going to punt the ball for the Cats.
They're coming
Good job getting rid of it.
He gets it off. It's going to take a Bobcat bounce. It will go into and out the back of the end zone.
Well,
so
they brought the house, though. That was a good job getting the punt away, and we'll put them on the 20, 25. Whatever it is now.
Wolves come back out. Is it still the 20?
I don't know.
On the 20.
You'd think we would.
Amari Evans and company, Amari, Kamari, and the rest of the Wolves still hope for them, but it's fading as time is of the essence. 3:38 to go in the ball game. 3:38 to Coach Kevin Crane's debut being a win.
First down, Shoemaker.
They are on the 20-yard line, and so now my football brain is working again, man. It's been a long offseason.
Evans throws left side. There's a move that gets past one defender, won't get past the rest of the orange and white jerseys to the 30-yard line. It will be a Texas Bank first down for the Grey Wolves.
First down catch by Terrence King. It does look like their big receiver, Kamari Terrell, is back in the game too, so keep an eye on him. They're airing it out with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock.
In case you missed it, the opening kickoff was run back by Terrell end zone to end zone.
There's a penalty, false start.
False start as the snap hits the foot of Evans.
Offense, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
You know, these Wolves came close to winning a district championship, something they haven't done yet. They came very close last year. They lost a close one, a one-possession game to Temple last year.
Okay.
And they lost in the bi-district round. Second consecutive year making the playoffs. Came back with 4 returning starters on offense and 6 on defense. Coach Toby Moore turned around a program that had gone winless before he got there for a season. Really almost the same as Brent Davis.
Yeah.
Followed a winless season. Kevin Crane,
Good
3
job.
minutes away from a
Ty
victory.
Casey.
And Ty Casey makes the stop after the short pass and run.
Open field tackling has to be practiced and practiced and practiced. These kids, especially when you play a team like Shoemaker, it's way easier said than done. Good job keeping him in front.
And at some point, no matter what your schemes, it's going to be one-on-one, and you have to win some one-on-one contests and make some open field tackles and just make some plays to be successful.
Illegal snap, 5-yard penalty.
That was bizarre. They left the ball on the turf and everybody moved. Illegal snap was the call.
So that'll move it back with 2:26 and counting to go. Bobcats just want to make that stop to get this game over with, head to the locker room as victors. You know, it's a big deal making your first start as a varsity player for the Bobcats, but when that's a win, it's even better. When it's in front of the hometown crowd, even better.
Oh, yeah.
Short gain, want to stay behind the football.
It looks like third and long here with 2:08 left.
Down.
So it's third down for the Shoe Wolfpack. Evans is going to think about it, decides, hey, I'm pretty fast, I'll run. He gets some yards, but he doesn't get away.
Got all the way to the 45-yard line.
Keeper by Amari Evans for the first down.
He did get the first down.
He got it. It's a Texas Bank first down. Amari Evans, you know, he said that it's his grandmothers that fostered his love of animals, and he may become a veterinarian someday. He enrolled in a
Amari
vet
Evans
program.
said that?
He
That's
sure
cool.
did.
Cool.
Yeah, he enrolled in a vet program.
Number 11, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
He's going to have plenty of opportunities, I would think, to study what he chooses.
Mm-hmm. Not only good at football, he's good at several things. Track is one of them.
What did he place in the long jump, did you say, at the state track meet?
Let me find that
Yeah, I'll
information.
look it
I'll
up
let you
again.
know because, yeah, he did great in the long jump. Let's see. There's a.
Yep, that's another pass outside to number 18, Terrence King.
You know, Evans had big shoes to fill. Ty Bell plays at Baylor, the quarterback from last year.
Yep.
He placed 6th in the state track meet in the long jump, 4.36 in the 40-yard dash.
It ain't easy to get to the state track meet in anything, man. That's special.
And
1 minute, 24 seconds on the clock.
a lot to look forward to in college, and maybe as veterinarian too. You never know. He escapes to the outside. They'll run him to the sideline, and that will stop the clock with 1:17.
Looks like they've moving the chains again. First down, Shoemaker.
You know, Wall is playing Eastland tonight, and I saw a thing on a former Eastland quarterback, Jason Rattan. Him and his brother Rayford both played for Eastland. He's a veterinarian in Beverly Hills, California.
Really?
Played for Texas Tech, went to vet school, Beverly Hills.
Interesting. You got to have vets everywhere.
Something tells me veterinary services are not cheap in Beverly Hills.
Timeout.
Timeout. Tiffany Sellers, Realtor, timeout.
San Angelo, their third.
And that's the final timeout for the Bobcats. We'll take it with them. We'll be back after this. You're watching Central Bobcat Football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union on Concho Sports Network.
Hey football fans, I'm Elizabeth Chavez, and I want to let you know why First Community Federal Credit Union has been voted Best Credit Union for the past 23 years, and now Best Place to Work. Our amazing staff is here to welcome you and help you find ways to save money. First Community is the #1 auto lender in the Concho Valley. We offer free checking with amazing benefits you can't beat. First Community also offers a Visa Platinum with extra low.
It ain't over till it's over. Bobcats trying to hang on to a 43-28 score here to win this ball game with just over a minute to play. And that's going to be the second timeout for the Shoe Wolfpack. They have one more and a minute to work with, hoping for a miracle at this point.
Throughout this season, you might look back at this one and really give a lot of credit to the defensive coordinator, the defensive staff, and these players for executing their game plan and keeping him from really making huge plays with his feet.
He's going to get his yards, but it hasn't gotten out of hand.
Reset the game clock.
Oh, they're going to add more time on the game clock again. So at 101 will become 108. Give them a little more time for the miracle. We were talking about strange games we've seen here at San Angelo Stadium. I think probably the fluke, I hate to say fluke, but the flukiest game I've seen was that Cedar Park loss a couple of years ago.
Anytime I see people leaving this stadium early, it reminds me of that game because everybody left that game. It was all but over, and Cedar Park did everything right to finish that game and came back and won it.
You should never leave early because you never know.
Good tackle. Good tackle on the edge by Ty Casey on Amari Evans right there. That saved a big-time chunk play right there. He had his blockers out in front of him. Good play.
I think the whole crowd at Baylor left one time they played Kansas and came back and won it. And that crowd including me. Evans throws to the left. It's in front of the intended receiver who will, looks like maybe he got a cramp and is going to have to come out. 37 seconds.
Yeah, let's see if this Bobcat defense can stand strong once again. Looks like Caleb Russell is in at middle linebacker. I don't know if that's just scheme-wise or if Bryson McNutt had to exit the game. I didn't notice that.
I saw one of the Shoemaker players exit the game as well. Like he got a cramp. Jared Hicks. Last stand for the Wolves. Here's a completion right into a crowd of orange jerseys. They put the orange crush on him at the 20-yard line.
And he did just get the first down. Another conversion. Terrence King on the catch. He's doing a lot of damage at the wide receiver position right now. 27 seconds.
Yeah, Texas Bank first down. They are as close to the Schertz Landscaping red zone as they will ever be without actually being in their red zone. About half a yard out. 27 seconds. The fans came out to see a new coach make his debut and see what this team was all about, and they have showed they have a lot going on for them this season.
Plenty of promise to look forward to. Let's see if they can close this one out. You don't want them to get in the end zone and have time for an onside kick.
Evans, left side, senior throws, and close to another first down and out of bounds.
Joseph McCray on the catch and the first down, and they're inching closer. I understand you want to keep these receivers in front of you. It's a bend but don't break mentality right here with 20 seconds left. Try and get a little bit more pressure on Evans, get somebody in his face to get him out of sync.
So you're looking at touchdown, 2-point conversion, onside kick, another touchdown. That's what it would take. 4 receivers, 20 seconds to go in the ball game. Evans may take it upon himself this time. He does, and
big hit.
A helmet comes off. He still gets out of the tackle and may have scored.
Finishes with the touchdown, but you're not allowed to run once your helmet comes off, and that may be why the whistle blew. I don't know what the call will be here. I think the play has to be dead right there on the 4-yard line when his helmet comes off. That's a big hit by Jacoby Yates there. He's done some Jacoby Yates has done all his defensive damage inside his own 5-yard line tonight. Oh, it's
so now he gets a personal foul for continuing.
First down.
That is really hard to swallow if you are Shoemaker. The kid was just trying to finish the play, and it becomes a penalty. I got to be honest, I don't understand that rule.
No. That's
blow it dead if you need to, but what's the penalty?
Kid's showing a lot of heart.
Yeah.
And getting penalized for it.
It's a safety play, and I get it. I get really wanting people to stop what they're doing if somebody doesn't have protection on their head, but goodness, that's tough when they really needed a touchdown right there.
Junior Jacoby Yates hit him head on and caused the helmet to come off. Didn't hit him head to head, but stopped him in his tracks enough where the head momentum kept going. And the headgear.
They used their final timeout right there.
Okay, we'll just go ahead and keep it here. Thanks for joining us tonight. We have a fun season of Central home games ahead of us, as well as Lakeview and Wall. Hopefully we can get you a scoring update pretty soon. Showdown happened in Wall, or a showdown against Eastland tonight. Lakeview Chiefs at Lamesa. We'll be bringing you their home games as well on Concho Sports, the official video streaming partner of San Angelo Athletics.
Maybe somebody we know out in Wall will shoot me a text, tell me what the update is.
Some good people out there, people that will loan you their reading glasses when you lock yours in your vehicle.
Oh yeah?
I did that last year.
Well, props to Wall, Texas.
I was like, anybody have some glasses I can use for a while? Mr. Lipsy did that for me.
Cool. 11
West
seconds.
Texans.
11 seconds, Bobcats. Keep them out of the end zone.
43-28. Don't let them get any kind of moral victory. Evans going to float one to the end zone. It's intercepted.
Is that Hammeister out there on the far side?
They're trying to take it from him.
Now we're getting chippy.
Oh, man.
See, that's what happens.
Not do this.
Yeah, you don't want to finish it that way.
Well, he got the interception, and the defender wouldn't let go. He's upset. Let's just kind of walk it off.
Yeah.
And end this ball game. 4 seconds to go. Emotions run high. Long trip here. We've been there going to Killeen.
Let's see the replay and see who came down with that interception. But, man, a great ball game for the Central defense to turn the ball over that many times. Yeah, it's Caden Hammeister with the interception. The seniors really stepped up for the Cats and finished this game in a way that really gives them confidence moving forward that they can play with elite, really good ball clubs.
Absolutely, and they got the Shoemaker Wolf monkey off their back, or they will in 4 seconds. Let the referees sort this out, and one of them find his hat. Helmet's coming off, hat's coming off.
Unsportsmanlike. Number 5 on San Angelo.
Oh.
Head ball, unsportsmanlike. Number 14 on Killeen. Penalties offset. To the play is a touchback. First down, San Angelo.
Offsetting. They'll get Sutton Grantham with the penalty, but he was just looking out for his teammate.
First down at the 20.
I have a Wall final score for you.
Okay.
Wall 28, Eastland 21. The Hawks scored with 7 seconds left to win the game. Congratulations to the Wall Hawks.
How about that? More frustration for the Mavericks. They just can't seem to beat the Hawks the last several years.
Yeah, sounded like a great game.
Same with the Bobcats and Killeen Shoemaker. That's about to change. And here's the kneel down. Well, I'll tell you what, these Wolves came into San Angelo Stadium howling mad tonight. Well, guess what? They're still mad, but they're not howling anymore. The Bobcats win at 43-28, and that's going to do it for the game. We'll be back with the post-game show coming up after this on Concho Sports Network.
Hey football fans, I'm Elizabeth Chavez, and I want to let you know why First Community Federal Credit Union has been voted Best Credit Union for the past 23 years, and now Best Place to Work. Our amazing staff is here to welcome you and help you find ways to save money. First Community is the #1 auto lender in the Concho Valley. We offer free checking with amazing benefits you can't beat. First Community also offers a Visa Platinum with extra low rates on purchases for the first 12 months and on balance transfers. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union.
Established in 1927, Schertz Landscape Company is as well rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Since the beginning, our knowledgeable landscape professionals have been here to keep your yard thriving, rain or shine. At Schertz, we believe in keeping our nursery stocked with quality products that flourish in the conditions we live in. We call the Concho Valley home, and you can trust us to have the answers for your project, big or small. When quality counts, you can depend on Schertz.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley football. I invite you to stop by our new location at 4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Bestex also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Bestex 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttech.com.
At Concho Bail Bonds, we have an honest, friendly, and professional staff with over 40 years of experience. We understand that if you or a loved one needs our help, you want fast and efficient service that you can trust. That's why at Concho Bail Bonds, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, with easy payment plans, and we accept all major credit cards. Y habla español. At Concho Bail Bonds, it is better to know us and not need us than to need us and not know us.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love football. Strong traditions like West Texas football have roots that run deep, much like Texas Bank. For over 57 years, Texas Bank has called San Angelo home while building a reputation as one of the most successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we think you will agree. While other banks have branches, Texas Bank has roots.
Patriotic.
Innovative.
Dependable.
Family values.
Faith.
Trustworthy.
Ethical.
Community-minded.
Loyalty.
Honesty.
Diverse.
Friendly. Committed.
Punctual. Customer service.
These are the values on which we built Bug Express.
Mom, we are honored to carry on your legacy.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking.
Hey football fans, I'm Elizabeth Chavez, and I want to let you know why First Community Federal Credit Union has been voted Best Credit Union for the past 23 years, and now Best Place to Work. Our amazing staff is here to welcome you and help you find ways to save money. First Community is the #1 auto lender in the Concho Valley. We offer free checking with amazing benefits you can't beat. First Community also offers a Visa Platinum with extra low rates on purchases for the first 12 months and on balance transfers. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union.
Established in 1927, Schertz Landscape Companies is well rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Since the beginning, our knowledgeable landscape professionals have been here to keep your yard thriving, rain or shine. At Schertz, we believe in keeping our nursery stocked with quality products that flourish in the conditions we live in. We call the Concho Valley home, and you can trust us to have the answers for your project, big or small. When quality counts, you can depend on Schertz.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley football. I invite
I think we're live.
Hey, the celebration is on at San Angelo Stadium. The Bobcats have done it. After several years of frustration against Shoemaker, they get the win. 43-28 over the Shoemaker Wolves. Darren Prater and Jeff Stewart here with your post-game report, brought to you by First Community Federal Credit Union. Thanks to them for presenting our broadcast tonight of Central Bobcat football. Jeff, what a feeling to start off at San Angelo Stadium in front of a home crowd. A lot of people here and a lot of expectations now for this team because they have showed that they can do it. They can get it done on offense. They can get it done on defense. They can cause the other team to get frustrated. Really a complete performance by the Bobcats, but it didn't start out too well.
No, you're sitting there watching the first play of the game, and it's a kickoff return from end zone to end zone for Shoemaker, and you're just, seeing before your very eyes how much speed they have and how quickly they can hurt you. But a really quick response, a good drive by that Bobcat offense, and they were calm pretty much all night, led by the junior quarterback Tyler Hill, and they did good things. The offensive line performed well. The seniors stepped up big and really gave them a lot of confidence throughout this game. Shoemaker didn't play their cleanest game. They certainly gave the Bobcats some gifts, but a big confidence booster for this Bobcats team and Coach Kevin Crane in his first game as head coach.
Well, after the opening kickoff run back, they marched down the field. Darius Floyd scores from 4 yards out. It was great seeing him back. He had injury problems last year. He's back, and he is obviously healthy, as is the ground attack. It's multifaceted for these Bobcats. So the Bobcats took command, but were only ahead by 1 point at the half, and it was very close. But the way they got that was a two-point conversion that was not intentional. Really a busted play, but it gave them a 15-7 lead. They ended up leading 15-14 at the half.
Yeah. No, I think it's fair to say lots of things were working for the Bobcats tonight, and they had some things go their way maybe that wouldn't bounce their way if they were playing in Killeen, but hey, I do think they played with a chip on their shoulder tonight after losing the last couple of years to this team. You've got players like Kobe Moore, Ty Casey. They've played these guys, and they've lost to them before. So they stood up strong tonight and made big plays when it counted. And, again, I think they've got a lot to celebrate tonight.
And they kept the quarterback, Amari Evans, largely in check. I mean, he got his yards, but they were able to keep him from getting out of hand. Except for the first play of the game, also Kamari Terrell did not get out of hand either.
Right.
Like you said, they're going to make their scores. They're going to get their points, but you can't let them run all over you, and they didn't. And we got some payback in the second half. Kente Nichols ran back a kickoff.
Yep.
Down, up the sideline, then he cut to the other side of the field and just outran everybody, because we've heard it all week. We've heard it since last season. This team may be too athletic for us.
Right.
They're too fast. They're just too fast. Well, guess what? The Bobcats have some speed too.
Yeah, I think across the board, Shoemaker's got better speed than Central, but it takes a lot more than that. It takes execution. It takes not hurting yourself with penalties, dead ball penalties, false starts, personal fouls. Things like that really hurt Shoemaker tonight. The execution was good. That speaks well to Coach Crane and his staff for coaching them up and preaching discipline, and we don't want to hurt ourselves against this team. It kind of went the opposite way. Shoemaker hurt themselves. Anytime they'd find a little bit of momentum, they'd kind of push themselves back, and the Bobcats, grabbed momentum from there. That you can feed off of that. The crowd was good. How about these LED lights?
Oh, I love it.
In the stands when they'd score, the crowd would get pretty hype, and the kids would get loud and excited. So a lot of things to be happy about if you're a Bobcat tonight.
And the Wolves, they made it interesting in the second half. It didn't necessarily break their back when Kente Nichols ran back the kickoff.
Right.
They got one more score in there, but it was too little too late. But let's not forget Jacob English. He made a good catch to score a touchdown. Ben Emler, you know him from the scrimmage as the backup quarterback that played very, very well. He's also a receiver. He got a score as well. So it wasn't just one player doing everything. They mixed it up pretty well.
Sure. And when you watch the film, I know they'll watch tomorrow, there'll be a lot of things to get excited about. Getting the backup quarterback in and getting him a touchdown is a really cool thing for them to do right off the bat. Builds confidence. You can't not talk about the defense tonight. Amari Evans is going to get his yards. They're going to get, statistically, they're going to have big nights, but to keep him in front and force him to the middle of the field and just kind of keep him at bay, he's a special athlete, and they did enough tonight to not shut him down, but keep him from really hurting him on big plays.
And it was a good morale booster on the first offensive series. They got an interception off of it.
Yep.
And that's a good way to start out on defense. Then a fumble, so several turnovers. I think three and 6 penalties. We'll have
maybe 4 with that late interception right at the very end. I don't know. It was 3 or 4, but the defense played outstanding. You want Evans. I don't think they'd consider him a natural passer. You want him to have to air it out, right? Mm-hmm. If he's having to air it out, that means he's not doing what he wants with his feet, and they can't just march down and beat you. So the defense did that tonight, and a credit to them.
And it's encouraging when you get the other team frustrated. They were committing penalties, quite a few, but toward the end of the game, it seemed like the Bobcats took the heart out of them.
Yep.
They just were flustered, and you like to see that because that's what people expect with a young quarterback and some younger players. But it happened to the other guys tonight, and that's great, and that's something to look forward to, that this team can do that.
Sure.
So, wow, 43-28. Bobcats win. The Angry Orange win over the Shoe Wolfpack here in front of a big crowd at San Angelo Stadium. We're going to talk to some of the superstars of the game coming up in just a few minutes. Darren Prater and Jeff Stewart here with the postgame show, and we will be back after this. We'll take a break. You're watching the Bobcat postgame show presented by First Community Federal Credit Union on Concho Sports Network.
Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Bestex also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Bestex, 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttech.com.
At Concho Bell Bonds, we have an honest, friendly, and professional staff with over 40 years of experience. We understand that if you or a loved one needs our help, you want fast and efficient service that you can trust. That's why at Concho Bell Bonds, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, with easy payment plans, and we accept all major credit cards. Y habla español. At Concho Bell Bonds, it is better to know us and not need us than to need us and not know us.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love football. Strong traditions like West Texas football have roots that run deep, much like Texas Bank. For over 57 years, Texas Bank has called San Angelo home while building a reputation as one of the most successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we think you will agree. While other banks have branches, Texas Bank has roots.
Patriotic.
Innovative.
Dependable.
Family values.
Faith.
Trustworthy.
Ethical.
Community-minded.
Loyalty.
Honesty.
Diverse.
Friendly. Committed.
Punctual. Customer service.
These are the values on which we built Bug Express.
Mom, we are honored to carry on your legacy.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Angelo RO Express is an...
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. The victory celebration is on, and we're loving those new lights tonight here at San Angelo Stadium. Darren Prater and Jeff Stewart here with the postgame show. Our broadcast tonight presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Kobe Moore is here. Not only has he been a 4-year starter for the Bobcats, he is this week's San Angelo Independent School District Scholar Athlete of the Week. Congratulations on that, and congratulations on this victory. So, what was it like the first time you started for the Bobcats? You were a freshman?
I was nervous.
Man.
My stomach dropped. But after those first few plays, we got the hang of it. It was just kind of keep everything going.
And it's not every day that people start for as many years as you have, though. That is crazy. And on top of that, all of the responsibility that comes with football, and we know that it's a lot. You're also a scholar athlete. What all are you involved in school?
Honestly, I'm not involved in much right now, but I'm really trying to look forward to get myself involved in a lot more things this year. Just focus on education and getting through this year, working our tails off every week, every day. I wish I was involved with a little more, but I mean.
Well, it's hard to have a lot on your plate when you have the responsibilities of being with a football player. But we have a football player, but maintaining your grades and doing well with that, man, that's very commendable, and we congratulate you on that. Let's talk about the game. Okay, they run the opening kickoff back, and what were y'all thinking about that time? Because I know we were all thinking, uh-oh.
I was thinking it was going to be a rough game, but I mean, that was the adversity coach was talking about, that it hit, and we just have to strike back, show how tough we are. I think we responded pretty well. Just hitting up the middle, trying to just do what O-line does, just dominating the trenches. And
both the offensive and defensive lines did well tonight. You guys came out and you scored on your first possession, then you get an interception. And toward the end of the game, though, it seemed like you'd kind of taken the heart out of this team. This is a team that's given us fits. They seemed extremely frustrated. They committed a lot of penalties, fumble, 2 interceptions. Did y'all feel that? Did you feel like, hey, they're getting frustrated and we really have the upper hand here?
Yes, sir. I was feeling that we took the momentum away, and they were thinking the same as well. They started giving up. We just took advantage of it. Just trying to do what O-line does and just run down the throat, tire them out every play.
So how many snaps do you practice on a daily basis? Because, I mean, being the center, that's a lot of timing, and that's a lot of – I mean, that is, people don't realize what a hard job that is. I wonder how many you've taken in your career, because that's a lot of practice.
A lot.
Jeff, you want to
– No, I was just going to ask about the senior leadership in the huddle, man. After that opening kickoff, did you guys just kind of have to settle the team down?
Yeah, everyone was happy. We were all really excited, but we had to stay calm, stay in the game.
Sure. You guys look calm tonight, and just want to say congratulations,
yes,
to the seniors, and to build some confidence the way you guys did tonight. Congrats, and keep it up, man.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We didn't know what the identity of this team would be, and of course that's still unfolding. But you guys showed a lot of toughness.
Yes, sir.
You showed a lot of discipline, though, with not a lot of silly penalties and the turnovers, and that is really good early on. So is there something you think y'all need to work on heading into next week?
Obviously, you got to work on everything, a little bit of everything every week. But I feel like we responded pretty well with the penalties. There could have been some penalties that we could have prevented, but I feel like we'll get better throughout the year.
And what are your future plans? Do you have any definite future plans? I mean, you're a smart kid. You have a bright future. Is there something that you look forward to that you might want to do?
For sure, obviously go to college, play some football. But if that doesn't work, I mean, I'm going to go into college for real estate. And then, of course, staying in the gym, staying active, staying in shape.
Be sure and do that, because if you don't, Early 20s, man. So don't let that happen. Our San Angelo Independent School District Scholar Athlete of the Week, Kobe Moore. Thank you. Are your parents over there?
Yes, sir. They are
Hey.
actually right there.
You got a guy to be proud of here. Thank you. Congratulations. We are looking forward to some really good times here at San Angelo Stadium. Thanks for letting us be a part of it, man.
Yeah. Thank you, Kobe.
We'll be back after this, the Bobcat post-game show and the broadcast tonight from First Community Federal Credit Union. We'll be back with more after this on Concho Sports Network.
Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice.
Good job.
Water plays a
Congrats.
vital role in our daily life.
See you next week.
Very good, man.
Best drinking
Awesome.
water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Hey football fans, I'm Elizabeth Chavez, and I want to let you know why First Community Federal Credit Union has been voted Best Credit Union for the past 23 years, and now Best Place to Work. Our amazing staff is here to welcome you and help you find ways to save money. First Community is the #1 auto lender in the Concho Valley. We offer free checking with amazing benefits you can't beat. First Community also offers a Visa Platinum with extra low rates on purchases for the first 12 months and on balance transfers. So be smart, bank smart with First Community Federal Credit Union.
Established in 1927, Schertz Landscape Companies is well rooted in the Texas soil as the nursery stock we grow and sell. Since the beginning, our knowledgeable landscape professionals have been here to keep your yard thriving, rain or shine. At Schertz, we believe in keeping our nursery stocked with quality products that flourish in the conditions we live in. We call the Concho Valley home, and you can trust us to have the answers for your project, big or small. When quality counts, you can depend on Schertz.
Best Tech Supply is a proud sponsor of Concho Valley football. I invite you to stop by our new location.
Live at San Angelo Stadium and celebrating a big 43-28 win for the Bobcats on the Concho Sports Network. We're happy to be joined by Logan O'Brien, the new offensive coordinator for the Central Bobcats. Coach, congratulations on the victory.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Your first season as the offensive coordinator and coaching with Coach Crane. Talk to me about the opener tonight and how it felt to come out under these new awesome lights and a big crowd tonight for the opener.
Man, it was a great feeling. You know, my hat's off to Coach Crane and this staff, and to be able to come back here. You know, I'm from here. I played here, and you know, played for Coach Crane, and getting to coach with him is it's a dream job for me, and I'm just happy to be here, man. Really happy to be here. So
we asked this question earlier. The opening kickoff goes back the other way for Shoemaker tonight, and right off the bat, you guys are playing from behind. That didn't last long. Tell me about how your team responded.
Man, that's our kids. They don't have any quit in them. Whatever it is, they fight to the very end, and they handle adversity really, really well. It's a testament to our offseason and kind of the way that Coach Crane and Coach Davis have built this program. And our kids just don't quit. And you know, it's really fun when you get to coach kids like that don't quit. So
in a big game like this, playing against a team that's explosive and fast like Shoemaker, penalties and mistakes really hurt the other side tonight. They struggled. It looked like the execution and the composure was good. Would you agree with that on your side tonight?
We definitely didn't play a perfect game. We did some really good things, and there's some things we got to clean up. We're not where we want to be at all yet. But, you know, we're going to celebrate this win. We got 24 hours to be excited, and we're going to go right back to work tomorrow and get better.
Okay, awesome. The running game, as an offensive guy, you got to have that
Sure.
running game, you know, just to keep the defense honest. It did more than that. It really helped you guys manage the clock. Can you talk about the running backs and the offensive line?
Yeah, those two guys did a great job, and those five guys up front, man, they battled all night. You know, we kind of thought we would run the ball a little more coming into this game, and I think we executed pretty well. Again, we're not where we need to be, but
Sure.
we did some really good things, and I'm just proud of our guys. I'm proud of Coach Crane. So excited for his first win, and man, I'm ready to do it all over again. Let's line up for Friday.
My last question, you're a former quarterback. You played in this stadium. Tyler Hill, his first regular season start tonight as the guy in the huddle. How did he play?
Man, Tyler's a competitor. He gets after it every snap and, battling back from a little bump and bruise. And he's just a tough kid, and he gets after it. And not, just like the rest of our kids, he's one of those guys you just love to coach because he does things the right way, and there's no quitting that kid. So he did a lot of good things, and we're going to get better.
Awesome. Coach Logan O'Brien, thank you for joining us tonight. Congratulations on a big win and a confidence builder moving forward.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Appreciate it. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
And we'll be back with more on the postgame show. Central Bobcat football is presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. We'll be back after this on Concho Sports Network.
4512 Adobe Drive for all your herbicide, insecticide, fertilizer, and outdoor power equipment needs. Bestex also carries a large selection of Green Mountain grills and K2 coolers for all your tailgating events. For knowledgeable advice of your lawn and landscaping, as well as service of your outdoor power equipment long after the sale, call us here at Bestex, 653-1300.
For a healthy lawn and landscape, visit Best Tech Supply or besttech.com.
At Concho Bail Bonds, we have an honest, friendly, and professional staff with over 40 years of experience. We understand that if you or a loved one needs our help, you want fast and efficient service that you can trust. That's why at Concho Bail Bonds, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, with easy payment plans, and we accept all major credit cards. Y habla español. At Concho Bail Bonds, it is better to know us and not need us than to need us and not know us.
As San Angelo's only locally owned bank, Texas Bank loves West Texas, and we love football. Strong traditions like West Texas football have roots that run deep, much like Texas Bank. For over 57 years, Texas Bank has called San Angelo home while building a reputation as one of the most successful banks in Texas. See what we have to offer, and we think you will agree. While other banks have branches, Texas Bank has roots.
Patriotic.
Innovative. Dependable.
Family values.
Faith.
Trustworthy.
Ethical.
Community-minded.
Loyalty. Honesty.
Diverse.
Friendly. Committed.
Punctual. Customer service.
These are the values on which we built Bug Express.
Mom, we are honored to carry on your legacy.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local.
Okay, so hey, we're back here at San Angelo Stadium. We've got another Bobcat player to interview tonight. I know that, Darren, did you want to talk about some stats, or we want to start off with Mr. English first?
Let's go ahead, and I think it's his night, so let's start off talk to Mr. English.
All right, junior wide receiver Jacob English, a big game tonight. We were just talking at the commercial break about the fact you didn't even play football for the Bobcats last season. They talked you into coming onto the squad, and a nice debut tonight with a touchdown catch, man. Talk to me about how it felt to get out there tonight.
Felt amazing, actually, because I was really nervous, and then after that first time we went on offense, after that, I was like, it's not that bad. It's easier than I thought it would be. And I was just tripping over nothing, really.
So you didn't even get to participate in the last 2 years when this team knocked off Central. So a lot of guys playing with a chip on their shoulder tonight. You guys were very calm on the field. You responded after that opening touchdown. Talk about the offense and the feel and the huddle and how you guys kind of rallied together.
It's amazing because when they call the play, we just go, and we just got to do what we got to do to get yards or score. And it was working because we won, so it was great.
Are you confident in the quarterback and receivers that you guys have as a group this season?
Yes, 100% yes.
So tonight the running backs were good. The offensive line executed well. You guys took care of the football. What's Coach telling you in the locker room at halftime to not let the foot off the gas against a really explosive team from Killeen?
Because they did not want us to lose for a third year in a row. So they were like, just go, don't stop, and just keep pushing it until the time goes out. So that's what we did.
Hey, one of the things we noticed tonight, obviously with the LED lights, the colored lights, and the crowd getting into it, what were the players thinking when they saw that for the first time?
Man, it was crazy, actually. We were all hyped when it first happened. It was flashing, getting us in the moment. It's beautiful.
It was. Beautiful. Man, what a beautiful night for football. A beautiful win for the Bobcats and a nice debut for you, Mr. English. So congratulations and good luck next week and the rest of the season.
Thank you.
All right, enjoy it, man. We'll be back to wrap things up right after this, some final stats, and we'll look to the future. So we'll be back in just a minute. You are watching the Bobcat post-game show presented by First Community Federal Credit Union on Concho Sports Network.
Angelo RO Express is San
Well done,
Angelo's
man. Well
local
done.
affordable drinking
Good job.
water choice.
Yeah,
Water
congrats.
plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here?
Samuel,
for less?
how are you, man?
Call
Good to
my
have you,
Uncle
Jeff Stewart.
Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Yeah, they want this sweet helmet to show.
Oh, okay.
So-
Yeah.
And then when you're talking, be sure to have it up here.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah, just right into it. I can. And then when, are we going to another break before stats? Okay. So all right. So.
Back at San Angelo Stadium, we have a very special young man we'll be talking to in just a second. I want to thank Moneyball Mike Myers for the stats tonight. He did a great job. Also want to thank our cameramen, graphic folks, everybody coming together for a good broadcast tonight. Here are some final stats, just general stats. Killeen had 132 yards in the air and a touchdown on the pass, 238 on the ground with 2 touchdowns on the ground, 370 yards for the Grey Wolves. And they really had problems with turnovers and with penalties. 4 turnovers, 3 interceptions, and 1 fumble, and that first interception came, I believe, on their first possession. For the Bobcats, 204 yards in the air with the touchdown, 136 yards on the ground, very well balanced with 4 touchdowns on the ground, 340 yards with only 1 turnover and minimum penalties. So Killeen won the total yards, but they didn't win the ball game. Samuel Navarrete is here with us, and Jeff, you have some things that you want to talk to him about. Congratulations.
You bring up a great point, and Samuel, thanks for joining us tonight. First of all, congratulations on the win.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're very welcome. So I just want to say, you listen to statistics, and that's for guys like us to talk about. On the field, you felt like you guys were in control, and I think that's because you executed well tonight, and you kept the mistakes to a minimum. Did you notice that on the field, that you guys had kind of grabbed control after that opening kickoff? You settled down and really began executing exactly what you wanted to do?
Yes, sir. After they had returned that kickoff, the very first play, the coaches were telling us next play, next rep, forget about it. It's over, it's done. And so we just went out there with the mentality of we're going to control this football game. We're not going to let them, we're on our home turf. So we just went out there and we did what we were supposed to.
So new coaching staff. I know that's a talking point for folks outside the program, but you've been a part of this program. You've played for Coach Crane before. Is it any different this season playing for him? And talk about kind of his debut as the head coach.
It's not much different because whenever Brent Davis was over here, he wasn't a very talkative coach. He kind of had Coach Crane not doing everything but just vocalizing. So it's really not much of a difference because we're used to Coach Crane kind of telling us what to do or, you know, being real vocal. So I think he's going to be a great coach, and I'm glad he got the head coach position.
A lot of good things happened tonight for the Bobcats. Defensively, we could talk about that, but offensively, very balanced, as Darren pointed out earlier. Are you pleased with the running game and the different weapons that you guys have this season?
Yes, sir. I think it's very balanced out with me and Darius. You know, we each can block. I'll go out for passes. He'll run. I'll run. We both kind of do just our, the same position really.
Sure.
And I do a little H-back. You know, we just both do a little of everything. So I think it balances out everything.
Any credit for the offensive line tonight?
Oh, they did amazing. I was real proud of them. I just hyping them up every play, telling them just keep doing it, don't let down. And they went out there and they did what they were supposed to. They did their job.
What a great season opening win for the Bobcats and
Yes,
for
sir.
Samuel Navarrete, the running back for the Cats, one of the guys that we'll be seeing this season. We want to say congratulations and good luck the rest of the way.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks, Samuel.
Hey, Sam, can we put this to rest right now? Is it Navarrete or Navarrete?
Everybody
says it different.
Yeah, it's Navarrete.
Navarrete.
Okay.
I stand
I
corrected.
wasn't sure because everybody, one person will say one thing, and all right, it's on the record now. We did it.
I promise
Yes, sir.
I'll say it correctly next time.
Yes, sir.
Look forward to seeing you guys again. Game on the road next week, and best of luck to you, okay, man?
Yes, sir.
We
Thank you.
appreciate it. I'll take that mic from you and let you go celebrate with your teammates.
Thank you, Samuel.
All right. Thanks, Sam. That's going to wrap it up for us. First of all, it's been great working with you. I really enjoyed it. Hope we get to work together again soon.
Yes, sir.
Montwood next week on the road.
Yep, that's a tough road game. But I tell you, everything feels better going home with a victory tonight. They can build on it and hopefully stay fairly healthy, and they can go on the road and pick up another win next week.
You bet. Then we're going to be back in a couple of weeks. The Vandegrift Vipers are always a team to be reckoned with out of Austin. They're gonna get a little taste of this
for sure
very soon. Join us for the broadcast. I want to say congratulations to the Wall Hawks. They pulled out a close one against Eastland, the Concho Sports Network, and Lakeview will be on next week. Their home opener as they played Lamesa tonight. I'm not sure what the final score is yet, but we look forward to covering the Chief games as well with Concho Sports Network. Shay Harris, thank you very much, man. The executive producer, chief cook, and bottle washer. Also, J.D. Raggio did a great job tonight on the camera, and everybody who was involved. So, Jeff, we'll see you next time, man.
Thank you very much.
Well, for the returners, they wrote another page in their history as Bobcats. For the kids coming up, that's their playground now, and we look forward to seeing them again. I'm Darren Prater. We'll see you next time on Concho Sports Network. Good night, everybody.
Football on Concho Sports Network is brought to you by the following.
Whew.
Okay.
Yeah, I like you doing that, man.
Thank you for watching this exclusive production of Concho Sports Network.